Oh, Jesus. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. You already know what time it is. It's time for another watch along. Big up your damn selves in the building. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is that I'm seeing in front of me, these lineups from both these teams. I don't know what's going on, but it's not funny. Do you know what I mean? It's not a joke. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know. I don't find it funny at all. Obviously, this game is done. Manchester City are Premier League champions after what happened yesterday at the City ground. Nottingham Forest 1, Arsenal 0. However, I'm not going to lie. Pep is taking the piss here. He is taking the full-on piss. And let me just add, they're probably still going to beat us with this team. And that is even more insulting. That is even more embarrassing. I remember when they played their second-string team against us in the Cup earlier on in the season at the Etihad after the league game. And they still beat us. And they actually beat us more. I think they beat us 3-0 instead of 1-0 at Stamford Bridge. They beat us even more comprehensively because they're Man City and that's what they do. So this is going to be potentially even more embarrassing, just in a different type of way, which is nice. Big up everybody in the chat. Make sure you smash up the likes on the way in. I'm seeing that West Ham are 2-1 up against Leeds. I'm seeing Brighton are winning against Southampton. Jared Bones just scored there for West Ham off the post and in 10 minutes left. Let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. We're going to get predictions going very, very soon. These lineups I'm going to go through as well. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, it's a madness. It's an absolute madness. Let's go through some of these comments on what you guys are telling me. What do you think of these lineups? Because we're still getting beaten, in my opinion. This game is nothing. I'll take a 4-0. I think these were before the lineups came out. People were saying this. Ortega obviously starts. Manchester City, Ortega starts in goal. Walker plays as well. Rico Lewis, when I first saw Rico Lewis, I would have assumed that he's tucking in and playing as part of the midfield too. But I'm not so sure now because I'm seeing Laporte, Akanji, Phillips, and Gomez. So he's playing Sergio Gomez, a left back. He's playing Walker, a right back. He's playing Rico Lewis, a right back. He's playing Laporte and Akanji. Now, if I'm to try and piece together what he's doing here, is maybe a 3 and then a 3 in front. So maybe he's going to go with Walker, Laporte, and Akanji, or Walker, Akanji, and Laporte. Laporte playing off the left-hand side of the defense, Akanji in the middle, and Walker to the right. And then maybe he's going to play Phillips, Gomez, and Rico Lewis ahead in a midfield 3. So a 3-3, and then a 4 with Mahrez, Palmer, Foden, Alvarez. And yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is a 3-3-4. That's all I can really piece together. If he's playing a back 4, then surely he's going with Laporte and Akanji as his centre-backs, Gomez as his left-back, and then maybe Rico Lewis and Phillips as his centre midfielders. That would also make a lot of sense. I'm assuming it might be like that. On SofaScore, they've got it as I've written it out here. I'm going to take a look at what Man City have actually got it written as, because that might help us a little bit more on Twitter. Because yeah, there's a lot of defenders there. I'm assuming it actually might be the latter of what I've just said. If we can try and piece together this City team here, let's see what you guys are saying in the comments. We'll go through our team in a minute. It's literally Akanji, false 9. Wouldn't surprise anybody, would it? Bro, this guy, he does anything. He does whatever he wants. So on Manchester City's Twitter, they've got it lined up as Walker, Akanji, Laporte, and then Lewis, Phillips, and Gomez is playing way higher up the pitch as a left-sided midfielder. So actually, what we might be seeing is Walker, Akanji, and Laporte. That's fine. As your back 3. Rico Lewis becomes your fielder next to Phillips, which is fine because he's played that role before Stones came into the team. And then Gomez becomes a left winger with Palmer and Foden as the 8s. I'm going to go with that, guys. So Gomez to hold the width as a left winger in this team. Palmer and Foden to play the Gundogan and De Bruyne positions. Mahrez on the right wing and Alvarez up front. I'm going to go with that, guys. So I'm going to change this graphic a little bit just so it makes a little bit more sense, because the way that SofaScore are running it is very I think it's going to be wrong, very wrong. So yes, that's what I'm going to run. So let me make that slight adjustment just so it doesn't look as baffling. That's my prediction for that City team, is how they're going to line up. I think Gomez will just play as a Grealish and just hold width. So yeah, let's run with that. That's how it's looking, guys. Lewis next to Phillips. I think that makes the most sense. They're not going to tuck in Gomez and play him in midfield. That would be wild. They tried Laporte in midfield a couple of games ago. After they tried a Kanji and then they switched them. So I think they'll just play them as defenders. So yeah. All right. That's what we're going to go with for that City team. The bench is there as well. Very, very strong bench. Edison, Diaz, Stones, Silva, De Bruyne, Rodri, Gundogan, Hairline, and Grealish. I don't think you can get a stronger bench than that ever fielded in a Premier League game. Chelsea have got obviously Kepa, Azpilicueta, Fofana, Silva, Lewis Hall. That's definitely a back four. Loftus-Cheek, Chalobah, Enzo, your midfield three, and Sterling, Havertz, and Gallagher is your front three. So 4-3-3, I think, from Lampard. Gallagher playing left side. I don't know. Listen, Sterling has been playing a bit better, maybe contributing at least with goals off the left wing. So then to put him on the right wing seems a bit weird, to be honest, because he's been contributing off the left. That goal that he scored kind of off the left-hand side in the last game against Nottingham Forest, scored another goal again against Nottingham Forest coming off the left-hand side. The Chelsea have put it as a 3-5-2, Eunice is saying. Okay, so if they're putting it as a 3-5-2, well, then Loftus-Cheek immediately becomes the right wing back. Lewis Hall will be the left wing back. Azpilicueta, Fofana, and Silva will be your centre backs. With, well, you know what? This is fucking mad. Maybe let me go and check, because maybe Chalobah's a centre back. Again, that's SofaScore. SofaScore have put it as I need to stop checking SofaScore. SofaScore put it as a 4-3-3. They couldn't probably be way off. They couldn't be more off the mark. They could not be more off the mark, could they? So that's definitely incorrect. Okay. So actually then Fofana, Silva, Chalobah your centre backs. That's fine. That makes some sense. Even though I would have been interested to see Chalobah play as a holding midfielder today. That would have been interesting. So that would have actually been quite fun. But that's not the case, it seems. And then Enzo, Gallagher as your pivot. Oh, shit. I preferred it. The SofaScore. Listen. SofaScore was spitting, guys. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, SofaScore might have been spitting. Oh, dearie me. Is this what we're doing? Oh, my God. So Gallagher's going to play in the double pivot next to Enzo. Lewis Hall. Oh, hold on a second. I don't like this at all. I do not like this. Oh, Jesus. Azpilicueta. Oh, fuck no. Azpilicueta's going to play wing back. Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse. I forgot about Aspi. Aspi's playing right wing back. Enzo's next to Loftus-Cheek. Gallagher's going to play in the front three. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, heaven help me. All right, well, listen, at least I'm hoping then Sterling's going to play off the left and not off the right. And Gallagher will play off the right. But yeah, that is peak. That is very, very peak. Aspi at wing back. Oh, Jesus, Lord save us. Lord save us, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know what? Both the lineups were horrendous regardless. I'm not going to lie. They were both going outside. Regardless, they were both going outside. Oh, dear. Oh, God. Well, that's that. Yeah, we're still going to lose. I think we're still going to lose, regardless of the fact that this team is very heavily rested by Pep. I still feel like this is going to be a long day. I still feel like this is going to be a long day for us. Listen, they're going to keep the ball. It doesn't matter who Pep puts out there. All of his players are ready to keep possession. Rico Lewis is not going to have any problems in midfield. Phillips maybe hasn't played much this season. It'll be interesting to see how he plays. The back line is fine. Walker, Kanji, Laporte, that's not weak. Lewis is fine. Phillips is maybe a question. Mahrez, Foden is not a question. Alvarez is not a question. It's really just Palmer, Gomez, and Phillips. Those are your three weak points maybe in the City team you can look at. Palmer's a very good player, though, to be honest. It's just that he hasn't played in a while, which is why I'll maybe say he's a weak point. Cole, bro, do you know what's so mad? We're not even giving a guard of honor to the champions. We're giving the guard of honor to the B team that have barely put a foot in this season. Rico Lewis, okay, fair enough. He came in midway, but he's barely played. Phillips, don't even get me started. Palmer, don't even get me started. Sergio Gomez, don't even get me started. Ortega, don't even get me started. The only players in that team that deserve a guard of honor are Walker, Akanji. Yeah, I'm not even really trying to see Laporte too much, but Walker, Akanji, you could say Mahrez and Alvarez, Foden, and Laporte have not played a lot, but let's add them in there anyway. That is dire. This is fucking disgraceful. Now they're taking the piss. They're actually taking the piss. How is the guard of honor being given to this lot? I wanted to see De Bruyne. I wanted to see Diaz. I want to see Stones, Silva, Edison, Rodri, Gundogan, Haaland, Grealish. Everybody on the bench are the players that should be getting the guard of honor. This is even more embarrassing. To give a guard of honor to this team, this 11, is nuts. Absolutely nuts. Oh my Christ. And what we should have done to retaliate is play a weak team. You know, Carney Chukwuemeka hasn't played many games. He should be out there. Mendy should be out there. Koulibaly, throw him out there. Fofana, Datro, throw him out there. Pulisic and Ziyech. Make the players that are leaving give the guard of honor. Yo, we should have beat them. We should have done it. We should have beat them at their own game. Lewis Hall's in there. Cool. Oh my Christ. But why is Thiago Silva having to give a guard of honor to this lot? This is mad. This is mad, mad, mad. Oh my days. But bro, we're giving a guard of honor to a bunch of kids and backup dancers. Oh, this really is a shambles. This is an absolute shambles is what it is. Wow. Anyway, so that's the teams, guys. The bench for us is there. I don't even be asked to even go through it. Carney can't start. I don't know why again, but whatever. I can't even be asked anymore. Guy's been held back from the under-20s of the World Cup, and he ain't going to probably start the last 3 Premier League games. Probably just going to be lucky to come off the bench. So, yeah, such a shame that he misses out on a World Cup under-20s tournament, and he's just going to be on our bench chilling for the rest of the games because apparently we need him now after a couple of injuries, even though we've not needed him the whole season. So, yeah, lovely. Lewis Hall, good to see him in there today, playing on that left wing back spot. He played in that same position at the Etihad in the Cup game, I believe it was, in the FA Cup, or was it? Yeah, I think it was the FA Cup. FA Cup, because we played them in the first round of both the Cups, luckily. And yeah, so I think it was the FA Cup. He played in January, left wing back at the Etihad. Had a decent game. Still, though, his ball striking ability is not there when it comes to taking shots and taking advantage of overloads when the ball does come to him on the back post. That's a shame because that's probably going to be an opportunity or two for him today that he might not take. Enzo, Loftus-Cheek, fine. It is what it is. I think Cover at this point, he's not in the squad. I don't know if he's out. I've lost count of how many injuries we have at this point. Kante's out for the rest of the season and Mason Mount's out. Gallagher, I don't want to play him in there. So yeah, Loftus-Cheek has to start in there, to be honest. Zakaria is not staying. He's going back, so there's no point playing him. He's going back, and he's not going to give us market value, so we may as well play Loftus-Cheek and try and get the market value up or whatever. So Aspilicueta at wing back is another blunder, but I can't be bothered. And yeah, Kai Havertz, Sterling, Gallagher is probably the most really just dire, unenthusiastic front three could probably field right now, considering Madueke is there and considering, Madueke. I mean, Mudryk is there as well, but Madueke is there. So yeah. All right. Fun. Great stuff. Right. Last time I did this game, I think we lost. I can't remember how many goals we shipped in. But I think I may have brought out the FIFA that day and just smashed them on the FIFA at half time. Can he still play? Yeah. Okay. Well, if that's correct, then good, because I think he deserves to play football. Will you be mad if the C team? I don't care. I mean, listen. Yes, I'm gonna be annoyed if the goals go in, but bro, yes, we're gonna probably lose regardless of what team they put out. I'll be mad if we lost to any of their teams. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to lose games, but yeah, it'll be more embarrassing if we be losing to this lot. But I'm sure we will. So, buckle up, because I'm pretty sure they're going to beat us. Like, there's this City team. this City team doesn't fill me with more confidence. Let's be real. This City team doesn't suddenly make me think, oh yes, we're definitely going to beat them. Imagine Ruben Loftus-Cheek gets injured, Milan won't take him then. Yeah, it's two sides to the coin, isn't it? If Loftus-Cheek was to get injured, then we're in a bit of bother. But that applies to every player that we're trying to sell. And we've got a lot of players we need to sell. We can't not play any of the players, I think. I think it's impossible. But yeah, the more players we don't play that we're trying to sell, the better, because obviously injuries can happen, which is why I'd prefer to see Modric, why I'd prefer to see Madueke, why I'd prefer to see Carney. But yeah, listen. Yes, it's a risk. That City bench is so scary, bro. It's literally it's their first 11. It's mad. Appreciate the super chat, brother. Even though there's no words on it. KP, first Premier League start. He's getting Guard of Honor. Is that his first Premier League start? I know he's played some cup games, Cole Palmer. But I didn't know about the league. But if it is his first start, then yeah, what a way to start. Gets a Guard of Honor. This is to United fans. Okay, idiot. Block that guy, please, people. We'll be mad if this C team win against you. Okay, where is that idiot now? I want him straight blocked. I don't even want a timeout. Just block him immediately. Disgraceful individual. Hate people like this. Where is he? You, sir, are a fucking idiot. All right? Don't ever do that on my channel again. Hate people like that. Right. So that's that sorted. Okay. So that's the teams. That is the teams. He's blocked now. That's the teams. Not looking forward to probably just watching my team be passed around. Let's be real. And that sounds wild, isn't it? They're just, Calvin Phillips. Sorry, of course, not Cole Palmer. Yeah, Calvin Phillips is that his first Premier League start as well? You know, I would have been more surprised if it was I would have been surprised if it was Palmer, but for Phillips, that's a bit of a shock as well. That's his first start. So you're telling me Rodri started every single game? Jesus Christ. Wow. He started every single game. Shit. Rodri's really been going through it. You know, that's mad. That means, wow, that means listen, Phillips really needs to be fit next season, because that's nuts. He started, I mean, listen, we've had players that have started every single game as well. I remember Aspilicueta, I think, in the title win, started every single game. But that's mad. For Man City, that's even more mad, because Pep is a rotator. He does like to rotate. So the fact that he started every single game is kind of mad. And of course, on top of that, he's had other games as well. He's had Champions League, 11 matches. So I'm guessing he started every Champions League game. And then the cup games, maybe that's where he's been given a go of a rest or two. But he's played 3 EFL Cup games as well. Yeah, it's just the FA Cup I'm not seeing for him. That's mad, man. Phillips needs to step up and start contributing. Gundo's played there too. Yeah, he has. He's played as a 6. Yeah, Phillips is not done a good first season at all, man. That's crazy. That's really, really bad. Like, you've been signed for 40 million, I think it was, just to come and be a depth piece, and you're not even starting a couple of games. That's crazy. He needs to prove himself today. So Phillips starts his first Premier League game. Sorry, Palmer must have started a Premier League game already at some point. He's 26. It's true. He's in his prime. He had injury concerns though last season at Leeds, so that's why Man City's business has been really impressive. But the only 2 little things with Laporte injury prone at Athletic Bilbao before they signed him, and Phillips injury prone at Leeds before they signed him. Those are the only 2 little injury problems you question why they selected those players in particular. Phillips had a lot of injury issues last season, along with Bamford, along with Steve Cooper. No, not Steve Cooper. Sorry, who was it? It was Phillips. It was Bamford. It was their spine, and it was one of the centre backs that was injured as well. That's why they struggled a lot last season. But I can't remember the name. Obviously, Rafinha was fine and kind of carrying them a bit. But yeah, anyway. I haven't seen it. No, haven't seen the Casemiro goal yet yesterday. I'll be watching them tonight. Let's see. Imagine, yeah. We read that one out already, bro. You didn't need to double, but big up. I read this super chat out when you sent it the first time, bro. But yeah, listen, yeah, it is the C team, and it is a long day. It is a very, very long day. Liam Cooper, yes, that's it. Liam Cooper, yes. That's the one. That's the one. He was out. He was out for quite a bit. Why is it kicking off at 4, not 4:30? I don't know, but I'm not complaining. Kick off as soon as possible. We don't have time to waste. Get the game over and done with. We already know what's going to happen. It's a long day. We're gonna probably lose. It's just about how many goals. Obviously, Pepper's taking the absolute piss here, so maybe my prediction will be a bit less. I'll maybe go over 2-0 win instead of a 4-5. Let's get predictions going in the chat, and I'm not gonna ask a silly question. I'm not gonna ask, are we gonna win? I'm not gonna ask about that. I'm just gonna ask about the score. Okay, I'm just gonna ask for score predictions. Because, listen, it's a waste of my time. It's a waste of your time. It's a waste of my time. Let's go score predictions. It's going to be 1-0. Is it going to be 2-0? Is it going to be 3-0? Or is it going to be maybe a 3? Or maybe we're going to lose by, but we score a goal. Let's see that. We lose, but we score. And if you're going 3-0 or more, then I'll leave an option for that. There we go. Everybody's covered there. Okay. Let's just say we're going to lose, and then if we don't lose, then it's a pleasant surprise. But let's say we're going to lose. So 1-0, 2-0, 3 or more, or loss with a goal, but we score. So yeah, there you go. Covers all bases there. All right. What a shocking time. Let's see. What do you think of Lampard's aim with his lineup, bro? I mean, his aim with this lineup is to just sit in a back five. It's going to be Fofana, Silva, Chalobah, Azpilicueta, Lewis Hall, back five, low block, because we're not going to have any of the ball. Loftus-Cheek and Enzo just ahead. Loftus-Cheek trying to add some protection and physicality next to Enzo. Gallagher's going to tuck in to make it a 3-5-2. He'll go into midfield as well. And it'll just be Kai Havertz and Sterling up front, isolated as a front two. Havertz coming in off the right, Sterling coming off the left. So that's how I see it. 5-3-2 off the ball. Chelsea low block, don't have the ball, can't keep the ball, obviously. Look at the players compared to theirs. I know that they've rested, but Lewis is good on the ball. Phillips is good on the ball. Palmer's good on the ball. Mahrez, Foden, all good on the ball. Gomez is the only one that's maybe a question. But actually, Gomez played very well in the FA Cup game in January when we played against them, when they slapped us. Alvarez is not a problem. Defense, great, playing out from the back. Goalkeeper, the people are telling me is solid. So, long day. Long day. Long day. Great opportunity, though, for Enzo to showcase some passing ability in terms of long-range passing, because Man City are going to play a highish line. They're going to be camped inside our box, inside our half. Anytime we get the ball, get it to Enzo, try and hit them long. Try and hit Kai Havertz in the channels, Sterling in the channels, or, you know, try and counter-attack. I don't know how we're going to do that, but yeah, Enzo's got an opportunity to play those long passes because he's going to be pretty deep on his average position most of the time today. So he'll be playing those long balls. Fofana, Silva, and Chalobah, I actually do have confidence in that back three, not to disgrace us too much today. But yeah, I think Azpilicueta is toast. But it is Gomez out there, so maybe it'll be okay with Aspi versus Gomez. It's a fullback against a fullback. Azpilicueta shouldn't really be getting cut up by Sergio Gomez. He's not playing against Foden. He's not playing against you know, Grealish. Although Foden may drift out there, maybe Palmer will drift out there. So you have to be wary of that. Might interchange just to try and get at him, because that would be a problem. But yeah. Okay, let's see. Long day. I think that's something that YouTube have added. It's similar to how it would be on Twitch. So yeah. Okay, Mrs. ringing me, is he? Let's see. One sec. Let me go through these super chats quickly. Yeah, we did go through that. Yes, we went through that as well. Okay. Hello, brother.
What a lineup, bro. What a lineup. It's the Champions League second leg, bro. We're going for it. We're putting everything on the line, bro. It's a big lineup from us. Wow.
We are. We're still gonna get cooked on the ball. They're gonna dominate us on the ball. So
for sure, bro. For sure.
You know, the Man City's lineup doesn't change anything for me. It doesn't change my opinion on how this game's gonna go. It doesn't make me more confident. It just means that if they beat us, which they will, in my opinion, it just makes it even more embarrassing.
100%.
And also, we're giving a guard of honor to a bunch of backup dancers, so that's great.
Yeah, to their city. Do you know what? Do you know what's very, very funny, Matisse, is Pep Guardiola has summed up the situation because he knows he's got nothing to gain from this match. They're already the champions, right? And he's put out the kids out there, well, whatever you want to call it, kids, C team, whatever. What's Frank Lampard thinking? Why haven't we given opportunity to Chukwuemeka? How's he not starting? We've stopped this brother going to the World Cup, under 20s World Cup, only for him to see Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who's linked to AC Milan.
But funnily enough, he hasn't been keen on playing Loftus-Cheek all his time being here, and now he's using him when he's about to leave. So, what I would have preferred is that Loftus-Cheek maybe go to wing back. And we play, then we can give a go to a Carney somewhere. But in this formation, I wouldn't really play Carney as a 2. I'd play him as part of the front 3, but obviously he's decided to play Gallagher there. So if I'm putting Carney into this team, I'm probably taking out one of those front 3 players and putting him in there. If you're playing him in a 3-4-3 or whatever this is going to be, because I think defensively, if you used to play him in the 2, you'd be asking him to do a lot defensively up against Foden and Palmer, and he's probably going to struggle by that side of the game.
Matisse, why even play the 3, bro, at the back? Just play an entertaining game today, man. Like, what you got to lose now? What are you trying to do by defending with 3 at the back? And as if you can't play 3 at the back with the traditional 4 players at the back anyway. You could have had Chalobah as a right back, and you could have been a little bit more reserved and not warm up, and he could have been a 3 at the back.
I say it every time I see Azpilicueta. I don't know why he's out there. I say it every single time. I don't know why Azpilicueta is out there. I don't know why. I genuinely, he has nothing to bring to the team. I'm sorry. He's going to wear the armband, fair, but he's not going to help us in build-up. He's not going to help us defensively. He's a liability on both sides of the ball, and he's past it. So Chalobah had a really good performance at right back against Nottingham Forest. You're right. You could have played there. Silva and Fofana in the middle. Lewis Hall at left back, and then you just kind of move Lewis forward and you just move Chalobah across and you got your 3 there. As long as he trusts Fofana to play as a left-sided centre-back. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't trust Fofana to play left-side centre-back because he's always played right side here and at Leicester. So that might be the issue there with that. But yeah.
But the thing is, like, why aren't you say that before the match that, you know, the next 3 games are so important for these players to impress the next manager. You're not giving any of these players, like even Madueke, like you're not giving them opportunity to impress. You're giving players like Loftus-Cheek an opportunity to impress. You're giving players like Havertz, who I genuinely think don't have a future at Chelsea Football Club. I'd be very surprised if Havertz keeps staying. Like, as a what? Like, what have we not seen already? And he continues playing as a striker, Matisse. It's mad how David Fofana doesn't get an opportunity. What we got to lose? We're acting as if we've got so much to lose in this match. That's the mad part.
Yeah. Well, we can lose by many goals. Do you know what I mean?
Who cares, Bar? Who cares? Who cares? We've all predicted 6, 7, 8-0 anyway.
Yeah.
Why doesn't we just use these?
I've already mentally checked out anyway. Like, I just need the season to end. We've got this game, United. I mean, Newcastle when it's done. I don't even care anymore. Like, I just need him. I just need it over. I need it over.
It's such a sad situation, bro.
We can't even finish top half anymore. So I need it done.
Yeah, do you know what the sad part is, Matisse, is that I never thought after Potter left that it could get worse. How did it get worse? It actually got worse.
Well, like, we got a worse manager. Simple. Yeah. We actually can't finish in the top half. I think we're 9 points away from Fulham, and our goal difference is 8 worse than them. And we're obviously not going to win all our last 3 games. so we can't even catch them.
We can't. Who cares? Who cares?
So that's what I'm saying. It's done. It's done. It's wraps. We probably won't finish below where we are because Wolves and West Ham have only got one more game to play, and their goal difference is horrendous. So West Ham can't, and Wolves would need to win. Who are they playing on the final day of the season? They're playing.
I think Arsenal.
Arsenal, yeah. So they're playing Arsenal. So surely Arsenal are gonna at least try and win their last game at home in front of their fans. So it looks like we're going to finish the season in 12th. We're going to finish the season in 12th. Wow. Unless we're going to pick up a point somewhere. And Palace have got Nottingham Forest the last game of the season. Nottingham Forest are safe now. Nottingham Forest are safe, so I'm sure Palace will get something out of that.
Yeah, Palace will win that.
Yeah. They're 6 points off it. They're safe. So it's only Everton, Leeds, Leicester in a relegation battle on the final day. So yeah, this is what we're doing.
It would have been so nice had Chukwuemeka been able to play, Madueke been able to play, and Modric been able to play, David Fofana would be able to play. It'd be so nice that, okay, even if we did get smashed, at least tomorrow, post-match, we could be talking about, you know what, there was some really good performance from these players, this, and the other, something to look forward to in the future. It'll be the same old story tomorrow again, Matisse. Talking about, I can already tell you.
I'm not talking about this tomorrow. I'm not talking about this tomorrow. No. No. I'm not talking about this tomorrow. Yeah. No. This is getting one video after the game, and that's it. I'm not talking about this tomorrow. No. Tomorrow, I've moved on. There's no way. Like it's wraps.
This is just tonight.
It's wraps, bro. Like if you play the only thing you could say to caveat is if you play the kids and we get slapped up 7-8-0, then what does that do for their confidence? Probably in the gutter. But listen, we can't win it either way at this point. Like it's over. We're gonna lose. It's wraps. That's it. We just have to wait. Bro,
I can't wait for this guard of honor, man. In 20 minutes time, I'm really gonna be looking forward to this guard of honor. Our players, our senior members, will be on the C team.
Somebody was mentioning earlier as well, if we play Loftus-Cheek and he gets injured, then how are we going to sell him?
I said, like a lot of people in my live chat have been saying, and I said it as well, he's heavily linked with Milan. Like, Milan loves him. Milan has seen enough of him.
Yeah.
And if he picks up a single knocky that rips him apart for 2-3 months,
but the thing is it would actually probably be impossible for us to play 11 that are staying. I'm trying to think. Madueke would start. Mudryk would start. Datro would start. So that's your front three. Lewis Hall would start. Madueke would... Sorry, I've already got Madueke and Mudryk, yeah. Lewis Hall would start. Carney would start. Enzo would start. And you need one more in the...
You can have either of Gallagher or Loftus-Cheek. You can have either of one of those players. You don't need both of them.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And then you've got Fofana, Silva, and Chalobah could be leaving as well, but yeah. And then you got the goalkeeper. Yeah, it's doable. It could have been a little bit more catered to a team that's here next season than it is right now. That's for sure. But it is what it is.
And if you can't let Chukwuemeka start, you should have just allowed him to go to the World Cup and just use someone from the academy.
Yeah, just use someone from the academy. Yeah, I mean, if Carney doesn't come on in these last 3 games, then I don't know what is wrong with this man, because you could have just left an academy player on the bench and let him go and play the under 20 World Cup, or at least go and train or whatever it is. So yeah, that for me is crazy. If he doesn't bring him on, he has to use him for a significant amount of minutes in these last 3 games. He needs to find I don't care what game, but he needs to give him minutes. He needs to. And
bro, like, this media, if it was Mason Mount being treated like that, you best believe the media would be in uproar. But Chukwuemeka, not a peep from no one, bro. No one really tends to care. Obviously, the fans do, but not a single journalist out there will have any articles on it. They won't talk about this. It'll be just brushed under the table like any other day. But
it's Lampard in charge. He's not going to get any criticism from any of the media. Just period. So, but, do you know what? Like I said, I've checked out. I don't even care. Like, I'm over all of that. I'm over all of that at this point. Over all of it. Over all of it.
All right, bro. I'm gonna let you go. We'll catch you in All You Can Eat Chelsea soon.
Yeah.
And then
we're almost there, bro. As soon as the final whistle blows on the final day, I swear I'm gonna throw a party, bro. I'm gonna throw a party. I'm telling you. When the final whistle blows on next Sunday, bro, we're 1 week away from it. We're 1 week away from the end.
Yes. This time next week.
This time next week, it will be the end of the season. I am going to have a party. My stream, I'm gonna have confetti. I'm gonna have sunglasses. I'm gonna have drinks. I'm gonna have ice cream. I'm gonna have a party in here. I'm gonna be playing copyright-free music. I'm gonna be having a ball. I'm gonna have a ball. Next Sunday, I'm having a great. Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
Do a FIFA stream on the side.
Oh yeah, I might even do a FIFA stream on the side. Watch the game, play some FIFA, just have a good day, just enjoy it. I might just do that, you know. I really might. Yeah.
Oh, bro, that's funny, bro.
Oh, my
man.
days.
I'll let you be,
all right, in a bit, brother. Big up, bro.
Big up to you as well.
Long day. Good luck out there.
Good luck, bro.
Oh, what have we got here, man? Fuck us. It is what it is, guys. We just have to get through the match, man. Yeah. It's just got to get through the match. You're actually steaming. All right, cool. Let's see. Let's see. I mean, yeah, he hasn't played a full season with Villa. Before he came to Chelsea, he was a bit part player in that Villa team. I think if he had stayed at Villa, he would have kicked on and he would have got more minutes and he would have developed and he would have been spoken about more this season, maybe the way Jacob Ramsey was spoken about the first season. But if you're going to spend 20 million on a young player, 40 million on him and Quesadilla, who's on loan at Reading, I would like to see them on the pitch. You know, I don't understand this stockpiling of young players and paying 20 million. 20 million is a lot of money to pay for someone if you're not going to use them. You know, that's a lot of money wasted. So I need to see a development plan. I need to see a clear plan of how you're going to get something out of this player, because every player at this age that is scouted by these teams or signed by these teams has talent. The only thing that is stopping them from reaching the top is attitude, application, development plan, and faith and trust and patience. And if you don't have those 5 things, then there's a problem. Now, from what I can see from his attitude and application, there's no problem. Obviously, I'm not there at Cobham, but I highly doubt this guy's made a move to Chelsea and he's butchering it in his first season and he's not giving a damn. But listen, maybe I could be wrong. And the rest of the options, listen, that is all down to the club and down to the manager and down to everybody that's involved in picking the team. But listen, I just think we've signed already. I can see we've signed young players that we have no intention of integrating, no intention of using, and they're going to be sold, hopefully for a profit, but maybe even at a loss. You never know, because they could just stagnate, go stale, and not make it, and not even get us our money back. And that would not surprise me one bit. That would not surprise me one bit, because we just keep buying and buying and buying and buying and buying. And then they just start blocking each other. Yes, I saw we did lose him. Yes, he's wanted by PSG, Bayern Munich, loads of clubs. I hope he does very well. I hope he's successful in his career. Yeah, I think he was setting breaking records for dribbles in the academy. But yeah, listen. It is what it is. You have to wonder to yourself how many times we do these. Musiala, obviously that one was maybe out of our control because he wanted to go. But I think this kid actually wanted to stay. You just have to think to yourself, like, how good could the kid be with a bit of development, with a bit of coaching, with a bit of opportunity in a couple of years' time? Could we be saying that this is our Saka, this is our Martinelli, this is our Foden? Not that they play all the same positions, but this is our kind of golden kid, golden boy. He could have been that for free. You never know. but you're never going to know unless you give them an opportunity. If they show signs of potential and show signs of quality, that should then lead to either a loan, if they are okay with that, and if that's the next course of action, or you actually just bring them into the first team and let them train with top quality players. Because sometimes it's not always you have to go out on loan to get better. I think at Chelsea, we assume that the loan army, every time you have to go out on loan, you have to go out on loan and prove yourself. Sometimes staying within the walls of the club and get into grips with the coaching and the level of the players that you're training up against, sometimes that improves you. Phil Foden never went out on loan. You know, Saka never went out on loan. Martinelli never went out on loan. So we can talk about you have to go out on loan. Sometimes it works to go out on loan. Sometimes it works to stay. But regardless of which way it is going, whichever route you pick, Garnacho hasn't gone out on loan. He's been a brilliant super sub for Man United this season. So regardless of which way you take it, you have to do something definitive. You can't just leave them in an age group where they're potentially just skyrocketing and clearing out the other young players, and it's too easy. They're not kicking on at that point. And he is 18, so people will say, oh, 18. Garnacho is 18, so it's not like it's too early to bring him into the first team and let him train and give him a couple of moments off the bench. If Garnacho can come off the bench for Man United and score and look like a kid that can contribute next season. If Ivan Ferguson can come and score 2 goals today, I think for Brighton, looks like a great. Why are our brightest talents? Why are our brightest talents not able to contribute? Oh, I know why, because the squad's bloated. Oh, I know why, because we signed loads of players. And we signed a lot of young players that, listen, I'm sure there's some talent. We've signed Perez, we've signed, Andre Santos, and these guys are exciting. But we're getting a little bit too carried away at the same time, because there's meant to be a link between the academy and the first team. That was what was said when they came in. They're not sharing data. Okay, don't just take all the data now and then just buy for the first team. Actually make sure that you can still progress from the youth team to the first team. Don't cut that off, that opportunity. Because all that's going to happen if you cut that opportunity off is that when we try to recruit players in the younger age groups, they're going to be like, you guys, you're gone back to the old days of not giving youth a chance again. So let's see. Let's see. Bro, if you came into this stream as a Chelsea fan and you wasn't prepared to be hearing negative things, then I don't know what you don't know what you're doing. We're 12th in the league, about to give a guard of honor to Manchester City as they go to do a treble. They've leapfrogged us on Premier League titles. And we're basically just folding before the game starts because we just know what's going to happen with no clear idea of what we're going to do today. So I don't know what you expected, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know. It's really weird, especially from someone like Lampard. His whole thing was built upon giving young players a chance. So then for him to come here and not do that is really, really backwards. Obviously, the circumstances are different, but I at least expected him to give a couple of, obviously Lewis Hall starts, but that's just by default. Let's be honest, if Chilwell was available and Cucurella was available, he wouldn't be starting. He wouldn't be starting Lewis Hall. He's only starting Lewis Hall because he absolutely has to. He has no choice but to start Lewis Hall. He has no choice. He absolutely has to start him. So it's not something I'm going to give him credit for, because it's not something he's willingly doing. Yeah, he will. Pochettino will be different. So hopefully Pochettino, when he comes in, will change the way this is all going. Let's see. And the thing is with City that is so annoying in a game like this is that we can compete with them. We can compete with them for the first 20, 30 minutes, right? We can compete. Maybe. If we're feeling good today, we might compete. We might actually play okay. I think in the cup game away from home, in the Carabao Cup earlier on in the season, we actually competed pretty well. Both teams had chances, but unfortunately, they just were more clinical. And Grealish had a really good game that day. But the thing is that even if we compete, they're going to bring their players off the bench. And when that happens, they've got 5 subs. Say the subs are Hairline, Grealish, Gundogan, De Bruyne, and Rodri. Those are the 5, right? Or you can throw Silver in, it doesn't matter. If they bring those 5 players on, what then? What do we do then? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, what now? What now? So it's like, we can't really... It's very difficult. It's a difficult day. It's a long day. Once they bring on the starters, it's peak. It's very, very peak. What now? What do we do from here? Nathan said, who's that fake City fan, being a fan for 2 years? I don't know who you're talking about, to be honest. Don't know who you're talking about. People are asking me, will I stay for the trophy lift? No, I won't. No. I've got a review to do. I get nothing out of watching them lift the title at all. I mean, it will be on the TV, but I'm not going to stay on it and stay for it because I don't care. I'm not going to lie. I don't care. I keep saying it. The only reason why I needed Man City to win the league is because I didn't want Arsenal to win it. I don't take any joy out of Man City winning the league whatsoever. I just needed Arsenal to not win it. So once Arsenal have not won it now, I don't care about Man City, to be honest. So yeah, I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna be off. That's it. I don't need to be watching them lift it. The players can watch. But I'm not watching. I'm not gonna be sitting there watching it. I don't deserve that. I don't deserve that. So they can do that. That's not my problem. Why should I watch? There's no need for me to watch. There's no need for me to watch whatsoever. Guard of Honor time. Why do I need to watch that? Explain that to me. What did I do this season to deserve that? What did I do this season to deserve that? Somebody explain to me, because I would love to know. I would love to know, guys. Let's see. Nathan, who are you talking to, mate? Huh? Who are you talking to, Nathan? Answer that question. And once you answer that question, I'll respond to you. But you tell me who you're talking to first, because I'm very confused. It is Guard of Honor time. It is Guard of Honor time, guys. More than you can believe, guys. More than you can believe. Yeah, because I'm just confused. He seems a bit angry in there, and I'm just wondering what's his problem. To me, okay. Well then, why are you here? Huh? Answer that. Why are you here? Answer me that question. All right, they're about to walk out. I would prefer if they didn't win 3 in a row, but it's not my problem, because again, we've never done it. That's Man United's problem. We've never won 3 in a row. You know, it's a treble and it's winning it 3 in a row. That's kind of what Man United fans will get really angry about. It's what I mentioned in my videos yesterday about our failure to kind of do the kind of thing that Man City have done, which is dominate. We've not won 3 in a row. We've not even done twice in a row more than once. We've only done it one time under Jose in the first stint. So we failed to dominate this league for a period of time. Despite all the success, we've never been able to actually be consistent in the league year after year after year. And that's a problem. You know, that's a problem with everything we've done. That's great, but we should have more league titles than we have. You know, when you look at league titles and you see Man City have cleared us, it is annoying. It is disappointing. Obviously in Europe, we've done what we've done. So there's a lot of clubs that can't really chat to us European wise. Man City are one of those. Arsenal are one of those. But the league is a little bit of annoying for me. It is a bit annoying for me that we haven't been better. But anyway, Guard of Honor. I think I may have missed it. I think I may have missed it. They're all lining up now. Fantastic. I don't have to watch that shit. No problem. Absolutely no problem. Great. Let's see. Did they do the Guard of Honor? Yeah. Did they do it? Yeah, bro, they got the kids out. Yeah. Oh, you haven't seen the lineups. You're seeing it now, yeah? Yeah, bro. They got the kids out. Oh, okay. Fair enough, Nathan. Fair enough. You're here for the tears. Fair enough. Did they do the Guard of Honor? Because I missed it. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't even see it, which is perfect. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually hilarious that I didn't even see it. But did they do the Guard of Honor? Yeah, they did. Yeah. Okay, great. Fantastic. Congratulations. Sky Sports have got it as a back four. Walker, Akanji, Laporte, Gomez. And then they've got Lewis and Phillips. So let's see. I don't know. Maybe they'll play a strict back four. Maybe they'll play a three. Let's see. They did it quick. Yeah, was it really fast? It must have been. It must have been coming fast. It must have been coming fast because I barely saw that. I was switching channels whilst it was happening. Some people will say on purpose. Listen, like I said, I've been consistent this year. I've been putting in the work. Yeah, we've had therapy videos. We've had trips up to Manchester. We've been going to even, we've done previews at G-Tech Community Stadium. We've gone there. We've done 007. We've done weekly shows. We've done every single Chelsea game. I've been putting in the work. I don't deserve this. I don't. I refuse. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve this. So I'm not watching that. And like I said, I'm participating. I'm participating in Champions League next year. I'm watching Champions League next year. I'm watching Champions League. What? The players, their kids and oh, okay. Mad. For the suit and money gun. Yeah, man, all them skits. Best of enemies, Big Six. And it all ends with me eating the biggest chili chip ever. Which is here, by the way. The chili chip is here. Eunice, did you hear about this? These lot have got me eating a chili chip next Monday because I'm bottom of the relegation. I'm bottom of the predictions table. So next week they have me eating this. Can you imagine the audacity? So, yeah. Should be fun. Should be fun. I look forward. Yeah. Right, let's see. Game's about to kick off. If I'm a little bit behind, I will be fixing that all up. Let's get the timer ready to go. Game's kicked off, guys. Game's kicked off. Timer will be on your screen in a moment. Just give me a second. There we are. All right, let's get the timer up. Really? Better than any liquid? Okay. Bread. Okay, fair enough. Even like, so you're saying that's even better than milk? Like just having bread? That's better than any liquid? Because obviously I'm not going to have water because I'm not playing around. This is going to be wild. All right. Man City in possession. We're basically today just watching a training game. Man City are going to have a lot of possession. They're going to have a lot of the ball. And we just have to watch them keep the ball and try and break us down. And that's it. It's just going to be mad. It's literally just going to be mad. Timer might be a little bit out of sync, but Bear with me. Yeah, bread takes it all. Then have a cool liquid afterwards, but drinking straight away makes it worse. Wow. So all them people just being out here, just killing themselves when they're doing this. They go and have banana, bread, milk. Milk makes it worse. That's mad. So it's got to be a banana and bread thing. I heard banana is a really good thing to go with as well. Yeah, sacrificial Sunday today. So if I just have loads of bananas before it and then eat it and then have bare bread, that might be the one. And some people are saying honey and lemon. I don't know about that. Palmer is on the left-hand side, cooking Aspie. Look at this. Oh, my God. Yo, look at Aspie, man. Aspie, bro. Can't keep up. Can't keep up. Lord of mercy, he gonna get cooked today. He in for a cooking. Oh, my days. He gonna get cooked to smithereens. It will be Palmer out there, won't it? Oh, my God. He just ran around him. That's all he did, was just literally run around him. That's all he did. He just ran around him. At least the Chelsea women are on the cusp of a WSL title after beating Arsenal. That is hilarious. Bruv, Arsenal. Oh, my days, bruv. Arsenal, bruv. They're bottling it for the men's and the women's. Lord of mercy. I'm going to have to run that agenda on all of the shows tomorrow. I'm not going to lie. I'm running that agenda. The WSL. That's peak. Yeah, I'm hearing it. I'm hearing it, guys. I'm going to run that agenda. We didn't even end the season trophyless. We won the Women's League. Yeah? It's a madness. Yeah, man, we're going to win it. That's my job done. Another agenda. That will take me through tomorrow. And then we'll think of something for the latter part of the week. But yeah, that will get me through tomorrow. You'll be seeing me running that agenda on all platforms. Chelsea women's beat Arsenal women's. I think it was 2-0, was it? Nice win. Yeah, it's good. Good stuff. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. That'll do the job. Here is Man City on the attack. People are telling me we had a shot and it's a madness. Mahrez, look at all this. But yeah. Azpilicueta versus Palmer is the biggest mismatch ever. And it needs to stop. Oh my days. I can't watch Aspie out here against Palmer, man. I can't. The whole game, it's just going to be Palmer against Aspie. Why? It's like Ivanovic against Swansea, man. You need to know when you need to know when to end it. You need to know when to end it. Oh, yeah, a load of injuries. Yeah, I think there was a load of ACLs, weren't there, for the Arsenal women? I heard there was a stupid number of ACLs in your team. So, yeah, maybe you was never in it. I see Man United a second. Man United only just came up. Like they've not been in the top division for long, no? Man City are fourth. I swear they only just got promoted. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, let me know. Kepa into Sterling. Is Raheem Sterling getting booed? I'm assuming Raheem Sterling's getting a lot of boos, but you let me know if you guys are listening to it. But yeah, I'm assuming he's getting his fair share of boos. He is, isn't he? Yeah, yeah. Oh, they've been in it for 2 years. Or is it the first year? Liverpool fan not happy with Europa. Would have rather not been in Europe at all. Well, listen. I would have preferred Europa League football, but yeah. Listen, you guys have an opportunity to go and win that. You know what I mean? Klopp, I think that was his first trophy that he missed out on. So you may as well go and get it done. Oh, Kepa, well done. Offside anyway. Offside. It's just a training session for them, man. They're not booing him. Oh, okay. Yeah, They should focus on the fact that they're winning the league, man. No need to be booing Sterling, man. He's already taken enough punishment. Look where he is in the league. Look what's going on this season. He doesn't need any more. Yeah, exactly. They're winning the treble this year. Like, more things to focus about. Can't be asked. It's long, bro. Omar, it's long, bro. Why are you even watching it? Because I made a commitment that I was going to do every single watch along this season, and that's what I'm going to do. That is what I'm going to do. So I said I would do every single game, and here I am doing every single game. I take pride in that. Here's Mahrez. Right side. Oh. I did see the Vlahovic news, yeah. I did see the Vlahovic news. I'll wait a bit longer to see if it's really, really that deep. But yeah, it seems like he's on the list. Seen Julian Laurent's reported that. He's not an all-rounder in terms of that type of striker, but Julian was kind of saying that he feels like he has the potential to become an all-round striker. From what I've seen of him so far, he's not an all-round striker. He needs a lot of service. His link-up play isn't as good as I'd maybe want it to be. Things like that. But maybe he has the potential to be an all-rounder because he is only 23. And I think Kane kind of started off like that as well. Kane wasn't always a complete striker where he was like dropping deep, and he wasn't always doing that. And then obviously Poch come and developed him. So maybe, but it depends on the price. I have to do the strikers video before I can really talk on strikers. I was waiting for the Ivan Toney thing to come out. That's come out now, so he's not going to be on the list because we've already done a video on him. But we'll make a list of everybody else. And yeah, then we'll discuss. So we'll go through all the striker options. Here's Chalobah. I think if Broja had a good breakout season this year and he'd maybe got, I don't know, 10, 12 goals, and he didn't have an ACL, then I wouldn't maybe be so crazy about going into next season with him and waiting for Toney. At least it would maybe be an option. But I don't think it can really be an option when Broja's come back from an ACL. Datro is probably going out on loan, and the rest of them I don't want as options up there. So we probably just do have to just sign a striker in the summer. We can't really afford to wait. And I don't know what's going on with Toney training wise as well. I think some people are saying he could train from September. But even if you do get him in January the 16th, you can't even throw him straight into the starting 11 because he hasn't played in 6 months or 8 months. So he's going to need a preseason. So he's going to need 6 weeks. So you're basically saying that you're not going to have a new striker until next February, which is nuts. Can't do that. That's literally like sacrificing a whole season. So yeah, we can't do that. Can't do that. I'm not forgetting Lukaku, trust me. Who the hell is Lewis and Palmer? You don't know these two. Lewis and Palmer are players that have been around for a while. Mahrez, that's a really bad tackle on Enzo. Studs are up. He does get the ball, and then for some reason, he doesn't just keep his feet low. If Mahrez just keeps his feet low after the tackle, sorry, Walker. If Walker just keeps his feet low after the tackle, then it's not a bad tackle. Do you know what I mean? He wins the ball, and then he just goes through him afterwards. But he then, for some reason, lifts his leg, and luckily shin pads are on, so it's okay. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, you'd be calling it a sacrificial season, exactly. Yeah, that's nuts. 10 minutes gone. Left-hand side with Palmer. Here's Cole Palmer. And Aspie blocks. Fofana clears. It doesn't look like we're going to even try today to play out from the back or keep the ball in that way. So it looks like it's just going to be nothing but trying to hit them on the break. Look at that bench, man. Jesus Christ. The names on that bench is just ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous. Got Grealish and Hairline there. Best friends sitting next to each other. Must be nice. Premier League champions. 2 finals on the way. Sunny day in Manchester. Just get to chill. It's mad, man. What a life. What a life they're living. We need to get back to that, man. Jesus Christ. Imagine just playing a game like this at home. Game's done. Premier League, you're lifting at the end of it regardless. You've got 2 finals coming. Best manager in the world. Must be nice. Here they come. Alvarez, 1-0. There we go. There we go. Let me do my own guard of honor. Do you know what I mean? Do my own guard of honor now. Well done. Well done. There we go. 1-0 down already. Exactly what I expect. Lovely stuff. Great way to start. Why are you so negative? You sound like an Arsenal fan. 12 minutes in, we're 1-0 down. 12 minutes in, we're 1-0 down. We give the ball away cheaply. And there you have it. Alvarez is such a good striker. Fofana, don't know what he's doing. He's got no pressure on him. He could take a touch, then actually pass the ball properly. Instead, he decides to do some sort of Michael Jackson dance and like that. And then it's straight to Manchester City. You can't give them the ball in those areas. They find Alvarez. And Alvarez hits it across Kepa and into the back of the net. This guy, Alvarez, is so good. And he's not even a starter. This guy is... He would come into all Premier League teams. He goes into the Arsenal 11, starts, scores goals. Goes into the Man United 11, starts, scores goals. Goes into the Chelsea team, starts, gets Player of the Year, gets knighted, statues, and fucking, you know what I mean, everything, yeah? And I could keep going. It's only Tottenham. It's only Tottenham that he doesn't start. But this is, he plays in the C team. He plays in the C team. He plays in the B team. He plays in the alphabet team. He plays in any team but the first team because Haaland's there. They've got a better shooter for 15 million from River Plate than we have in the whole squad. It's right. And then people by the same breath will tell me we can't sign anyone because we can't afford it because we have Lukaku. Like we can't scout. How they pick up this kid for 15 million from River Plate and he's one of the best strikers in the Premier already? How they do that? How? Because make no mistake, if he started every single week for Man City, he would be on 20 goals. He would be on 20 goals minimum. No doubt about it. He would get 20 goals. He would get 20 goals minimum. No problem, Alvarez, because he's such a good finisher. No problem. So how they find someone like him for 15 million from River Plate, but people are telling me we can't afford. We don't have the capacity. Scout, motherfuckers. How about that? How about some scouting? Palmer. This is just sad. Here we go. Here we go. Here's Palmer. Azpilicueta is having a fucking... He's having a jog because he can't keep up. Oh my God. Look at this disgrace. This is mad. This is mad. This is mad. That should have been a goal. I'm actually disappointed for them that wasn't a goal. The way that they sliced us up, that should have been a goal. Look at the way they moved the ball through the whole field. Look at Palmer. Azpilicueta is on another planet. He's in another dimension. He's at the Liberty Stadium with Ivanovic. You know what I mean? That's how far back Azpilicueta is. Azpilicueta is all the way back in 2017. That's how far back he is with Palmer. And then they're just giving little flicks and tricks and they should have scored. They should have scored. This is going to be a long day, man. I don't even know why I'm out here being surprised and getting aggy for. We already know what this is, man. Look at this. Palmer. And then, you know, this is why when I hear people saying, oh, you know, can't give youth a chance because Man City don't give youth a chance. Two of those players is Foden and Palmer there linking up. Do you know what I mean? You got to give the right youth a chance. You know what I mean? Not just the ones that run the hardest. You know, how can you watch technical players like that and then come and tell me that Gallagher should be playing in the 10? It's just sad. It's just really sad. It's just really, really sad. I'm watching these technicians in this Man City team. They got about 6 or 7 of them. You take any one of them and they become the epicenter of our entire structure. You take any one of these City playmakers and they become the epicenter of our entire team. They become the holy grail. They become they become the master, the crafter of every single move in our attack. Gundogan, De Bruyne, Bernardo, Foden, Mahrez. You get any one of them, Grealish, they become everything for us. They're like our golden child. They got all of them, and we've got none. And people will tell me in the same breath, oh, but counter press, but run. Insane. Fucking insane. Look at them counter pressing. Look at the technicians counter pressing the shit out of us. You can have both. You don't have to have just runners. You can have technicians that counter press, and there you have the perfect balance. How about that? How about that? You know what I mean? How about some technicians who can create against low blocks, who can transition and make the right decisions with the right way to pass, and can counter press? How about that? How about that? Instead of just, oh, they love the club. Do you know what I mean? Oh, they want to be here. So we have to... No, bruv. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. We are actually stupid. We are actually so stupid. We will never be able to dominate games like this until we understand that we need players that are good in possession. We will never be able to come here and compete until we have players that are good in possession. Never. Never. We're just going to continue to chase shadows constantly for the next 5-6 years. Chase shadows. That is a disgusting tackle from Kai. Jesus Christ, so late. What is Kai doing, man? Jesus, what is that? God, dearie me. It's a terrible tackle. Here's Mahrez. And for all of the off the ball talk, and we're 1-0 down anyway. And we've not won the ball high up the pitch once, by the way. Not won the ball up the pitch. Oh, I said that Aspie should have been sold, but we are emotional FC, and everybody's like, mi o ma, my captain, El España, hola. You know what I mean? Like, this is our captain. We must keep him, even though he's completely finished. We must keep him until the walls fall off. And what a sad way to end, when you could have just ended on a high. Now he's getting cooked by Cole Palmer, Manchester City's 9th choice left winger, after having to do a guard of honour for them at the Etihad. What a way to finish your Chelsea career. Because people don't know how to let go. That's the problem. People don't know how to let go. They get too emotionally attached. There was no reason whatsoever why we should have kept him, but we still did, for the intangibles. Well, I'm not seeing any intangibles today. He's the one getting cooked the most. I'm not seeing these intangibles today. Why did I clap? Because I'm just showing respect. You know what I mean? They're a great team. They can play their bench team and still batter us, still dominate us. So I deserve to. I feel like I just wanted to give them a clap. Show my appreciation for the good football. Most home goals in the Premier League season. We are the record holders with 68 under Ancelotti. We were absolutely incredible that season. I just saw the graphic go up now for Sky. We were unbelievable that season. What a record that is. 68 home Premier League goals under Ancelotti in 2009, 2010. Man City currently on 60 today. No team has managed to beat that yet. We were battering teams 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-0. That was one of my favourite seasons, man. Malouda, Drogba, Anelka, Lampard, Ashley Cole. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable, man. What a season. What a season that was. And then we sacked him when he finished second year after. Oh, dearie me. No, we got Poch now. We have Poch. That's it. There's no discussion on any other managers now. That's it. That's it. Here's Lewis Hall. Kepa. Clearing it. Oh, run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man, fam. That's what's going on. That is what's going on. We're just chasing shadows, bro. One more week. It's just insane that he played with Essien, he played with Balak, he played with Makalele, he played with all of these top midfielders, and yet he still finds a way to try and tell me or gas us into thinking that some of these midfielders that he's selecting are going to be top midfielders. It's just mad. That's meant to be your specialty. That's meant to be the area of the pitch that you master, that you know so well. All hail Juju, man. You are always right. Yeehaw, Juju. Yep. We've just reached the climax of the season now. Finally, you have rest. You've decided to rest now because it's finally mathematically over. That's all I needed. Now we can put that all to bed. No more. No more. 22 minutes gone. Here's a Kanji. Edison. Man City just keeping possession. Sunny day at the Etihad campus. I was there on Friday. Mad facilities. But yeah, here they are. Here's Palmer. Again, loads of space. Should be scoring. You know, if Palmer was more decisive in the final third, a little bit more decisive, Man City would be 3-0 up. Because every time I see Palmer, he's about 3-4 yards off Aspie. Look. Here we go again. Aspie way off, trying to look at him. Why do I have to watch him in this state? I don't enjoy this. I don't get any pleasure out of this. Why do I have to watch Aspie in this state in 2023? It's 2023. He was signed in 2013. Why am I watching this? Or he was signed in 2012, 2013 season, I think. Why am I watching this? Why? He is 2 or 3 or 4 yards off of this man every single time. He has no chance out there. He has no hope out there on that flank. He's a sitting duck. It's like when James Milner was up against Mudryk for 15 minutes at Anfield. What is the point? Why? I've seen enough, brother. Honestly, I don't understand why we're doing this. I don't understand why we're doing this with one of our legends. It's just not necessary. Throwing him to the wolves today. Oh, this City team make me sick, man. Look how good they are. Edison through the midfield. Great pass. Here's Palmer again against Aspie. This man, bruv. Somebody needs to tell Aspie to tuck out his shirt, man. Tell him to tuck his shirt out, man. He needs to try and get some downforce. He needs to try and get some DRS. Tell him to tuck out his shirt. He needs to tuck out his shirt. Try and see if he can get the wind behind him because it's not making sense. He needs to get the wind behind him. It's crazy. Sorry, it's Ortega, not Edison. Sorry. Forgot Ortega's in goal, yeah. Ortega, what a pass. What a pass. Is he just like ball playing, no problem? Like, is he just solid? No mistakes from him then? I've seen him on a handful of occasions, but obviously not enough times to know whether or not there's any point in pressing him. Palmer's dropping bodies. If he tucks out his shirt, he might get the wind blowing in his shirt, and then he might get some extra speed, you know? Might get some extra speed behind him. Might get a little push. You know when it gets really windy? The wind just kind of carries you. The wind might carry him into Palmer. Here's Mahrez. We are getting obliterated. I wonder what the statistics are. I'll go through them at halftime. Poznan already, yeah. Here's the Poznan. They're doing it again. Enzo, please. Into Kai. Kai Havertz. Left-hand side to Lewis Hall. Lewis Hall to Trevor. Here's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Lewis Hall again. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Here's Palmer. It's the easiest game Palmer's ever going to play in his life, honestly. Easiest game Palmer's ever going to play in his life. Even the ESPN reporters doing the Poznan. Here's Mahrez. Here's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Jesus Christ, this team can't even keep the ball for 2 seconds. Treating the football like a hot potato. Even Foden in the mid hits different. Bruv, of course. Of course Foden in the middle hits different, bro. Of course, bro. It's Foden, bruv. He's a quality player. He just needs to be consistent. Once he gets into the team, and he needs to take that added responsibility and step up to being a full-time starter. But listen, Foden walks into our team, and Foden, not only does he walk into our team, he becomes our best attacker, and he becomes the player that we build our entire team around. Literally, Foden. If Foden was at our club, we build the whole team around him. That's how good he is. Oh my God, he nearly lobbed the goalkeeper. Foden, that was close. That was close. Trevor sleeping. Don't know what he's doing there. Foden just trying to lob Kepa. La, 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 la. As a playmaker, then yeah, Foden and Nkunku are 2 completely different players. I wouldn't even compare them. Couldn't think of two opposites. 2 completely different players. Here is Silva. Ay, ay, ay. Referee needs to stop the game. Yeah, he's not starting over Grealish, but Grealish is a very good player. Like, Grealish is a great player. Like, if you watch Grealish at Aston Villa, you'd see how great he was. Like, Grealish at Aston Villa was ridiculous. He was always top 3 for chances created with Maddison and Kevin De Bruyne. He was a brilliant, brilliant footballer. So it's no shame that he's not starting over Grealish at left wing, because left wing is Grealish's position. That's his bread and butter. Grealish doesn't play anywhere else. Whereas Foden, you would assume naturally will be becoming a 10. You know, I never looked at Foden when I watched him and saw he's the next Leroy Sané. He's going to be the next left-footed left winger. He's playing out there because they've had Gundogan in the middle. They've had Silva in the middle. They've had De Bruyne. So again, he's come up against some really, really top-tier players and experienced players in that position. But I'd expect, as time goes on, Sterling, man, you're really killing me today, bro. You are one of the most experienced players in the team, making the most money. That ball gets clipped in. You have got to be doing better than that, bro. What the fuck is that? What is that? Oh, anyway. But yeah, I expect Foden to become, one of their starting 10s/8s. in the next decade. Once those, De Bruyne, Gundogan, all these guys they're in their 30 plus era, so age group. So I assume once they kind of hand over the baton, he'll be the next one up in terms of starts. Like it's a lot harder to start for City than it is any other team in this league. He starts for everybody else. Let's be honest. He starts at every other team. What Arsenal fans talk about, what they don't get enough of from Xhaka. They play Foden in that position every day of the week. He starts for Arsenal every single week. He starts for Man United every single week. He starts for Chelsea every single week. Starts for Liverpool every single week. Like, we talk about Foden, and I talk about Foden a lot in terms of, yes, he doesn't have the same responsibility in terms of the demands every single week to perform like a Saka. But make no mistake, if Foden is not in this City team and he's in another team in this league, he is starting every single game. Every game. No problem. You could say not over Odegaard, but Foden and Odegaard, you could just play them together, bro. Like, you could just play them together. You could probably just play them together, bro, in the same team, but you'd have to accommodate for that. Almost 1-1. Sterling in behind. Saved by Ortega. It's a couple of chances he's had, Sterling, already. A couple of chances he's had. He's in behind there. Ah. 33 minutes gone. Yeah, the City bench is wild, man. We've got a free kick in a good position. Enzo is over it. I don't know why I'm seeing Aspie in the picture. I don't know why he's even in the way. I don't know what he's doing, why he's there, what's going on there. Here's Enzo now over this. Clips in. Silva. Oh my God. Oy vey. Ay. Ah, buenos dias. Sterling is our striker. It's a blend between Sterling and Kai. It's the front two. Here's Enzo. Into Kai. He's in a good position. Finds Lewis Hall. Ball in. Back post. Gallagher. Save. Great save. Great save from Ortega. Loftus-Cheek. Sterling. Oh, Jesus. Left foot ball in. Cleared away. Jeez. It's a good chance, man. We've had some good chances. Should have taken one of them. There's a great ball back there to Gallagher. We need to be taking these chances. Well, we should be taking these chances if we want to be respectful today. 35 minutes gone. Yeah, the balling was beautiful, man. It's great balling from Lewis Hall. Brilliant cross. It's a good header from Gallagher. He's trying to get out on target. But yeah, it hits the post actually, does it? Yeah, it's not a save. It's not a save by Ortega. It actually hits the post and goes out. It's a shame. It's a decent effort. Here's Havertz. Switches it to Lewis Hall. Here's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Lewis Hall. Walker. Oh, come on, man. Lewis Hall looked like he bottled that, man. Bottled that. He saw Kyle Walker coming. He didn't want none of it. Didn't want none of the 50-50. Chance quota used up for the day. Post and save. Oh my dear. 37 minutes gone. Walker. Nearly at half-time, people. We're almost there. After this fixture, we are only 180 minutes away from the end of the Premier League season and the end of our season. And it is going to be a beautiful day when that final whistle blows against Newcastle at Stamford Bridge. I'm going to feel like a sigh of relief that it's over. All of the torture, all of the pain, all of the grieving, all of the animosity comes to an end for at least 3 months. And then we can just go into a season, fresh start, fresh ambition, and fresh hope, you know, because it's been months since I had any hope of anything. Months. The whole second half of this season has just been an absolute depression session. It's just been me expecting L's, getting L's, waiting for the next L, dropping down the table. It's been mad. Half a season of that. Crazy. Here we go. Phillips. Oh. I'm so numb to their bullshit. No, I've got hay fever, I think. Man said this is a major upset because it's only 1-0. Oh dear. That's just peak. Come on, let's go. Let's get this game over with. Aspie clears. Let's get this game over with. All we need is the end. We just want to see the end. That's all we want. I just want to see the final whistle blows. Then they can come and stampede on the pitch if they want. They can come and run onto the pitch. They can come and, you know, they can come and give love and affection to all their players and all that. And then we can just leave. And when I say we, I mean the fans. Obviously, the players must stay. You know, you must stay. You must watch. I'm actually interested to see if our players watch their title celebrations. I don't know if they're going to. Here's Foden. Here is Phillips. Walker. Just keeping the ball. Yeah, I don't really know what Arteta was doing yesterday. Xhaka at left back was a bit weird. I can't lie. I don't really understand it. But yeah, listen, it is what it is. I said you'd lose 2-1 on Big Six. I got that wrong. I should have said 1-0, but you lost. Game's over. Season's over. The capitulation is a bit mad. How many points have you guys got actually so far? Like, if you used to lose again against Wolves, what points would you finish on? Let's see. Such a shame that it's not our 37th game. We have to play another game on Thursday. You're currently on 81 points. Shit. Wow. Imagine if you just finished on 81 after all that. That's mad, you know. You could finish 10 points behind these lot. 81. That's almost in the 70s. That's a bit of a madness, you know. Like Arsenal, 81 points. Imagine if they finish on 81. If they don't beat Wolves, if they lost to Wolves, you only a couple of points that are finishing in the 70s. Fucking hell. Yeah, this capitulation is a bit mad. That's wild. Spurs in 16-17 got 86. Did they? Oh dear. Oh fucking dear. Damn. Yeah, we got 95. Conte. Damn, they got 86 points. That's Pochettino, by the way. That's Poch. Don't wear it out. That's a bit mad. What did Ollie's team get? No, Ollie, there's no way Ollie got the same points. Ollie's team got 74 points. Ollie's team was horrendous. One of the worst teams to finish second. Foolish team. They got 74, sorry. Yeah, they got 74 points. They were nowhere near it. Playing around the corner. Here come Man City again with Alvarez. Left-hand side. Phillips takes the shot from distance. Ooh, just wide. Just wide of the post. People threw Ollie in like we wouldn't notice. United at 81 in the 17-18 season. They did. Oh, that's Ollie's team. Oh, it is, isn't it? Yeah. That's Ollie's team, is it? 81 in the Centurion season. Same points. So the 2021 team. Are you sure? That's not Ollie's team. That's not Ollie's team. 2017, 2018. That's Mourinho's team. That's not Ollie's team. So yeah, when you say Ollie, you need to reference the 2021 season. That's Ollie's team. They got 74 points, 11 draws, 21 wins out of 38, six defeats. That's Ollie's team. The 17-18 team is Mourinho's team that I think won the Europa League and won the League Cup. I think. Good catch from Kepa. Yeah, it's Mourinho's team. Yeah, that's Mourinho. That's not Ollie. Yeah. So Mourinho's team got 81, not Ollie. Ollie ain't never hit 80s before. Yeah. Oh, your Europa League. Yeah, your Europa League team was 16-17. Okay. So it was the year before. Okay. And then the second season he did that. Okay. You won the cup in 17-18. He won the okay. Yeah. So he won the Europa in the League Cup in 16-17. Then he came second in 17-18. Okay. Fair enough. Did you win the FA Cup in 17-18 as well? So did he pick up 3 trophies at Man United? Did you win the FA Cup? Did he pick up 3, not 2? Yeah, Europa League title was Joe's. League Cup was Joe's, because I remember the Ibrahimovic. Yeah. 17-18 was 17-18 was us that won it. Yeah, we won the FA Cup, not you guys. Yeah, we won the FA Cup in 17-18 with Conte. That was Conte. Yeah, we won the 17-18 FA Cup. I think Mourinho only got 2 trophies. He didn't get 3. Yeah, we won the FA Cup in 17-18. Yeah. Hazard pen. Yeah. All right. Into injury time. We've got a free kick on the edge of the area. Free kick on the edge of the area. 46 minutes gone. Last chance of the half. Free kicks in a good position. We have no free kick takers in this team whatsoever. So Nkuku might get his opportunities next season to take some free kicks. I don't know who else. We don't have no free kick takers. Don't think I've ever seen Kai Havertz score a free kick. I don't think Enzo's a free kick taker either. So, yeah, free kick takers are pretty bleak. Kai Havertz is going to take it into the wall and out for a corner. So it's purely a friendly match. Yeah, not a good free kick from Kai. Yeah, you knew it was going to hit the wall, man. It's not our first rodeo. Let's be real. We know what this is. Well, at least we're not getting embarrassed. Half time, 1-0. We're not being embarrassed. We could have easily scored. They could have scored more goals. We could have scored a goal. Sterling had chances. But yeah. Mazzolini. Oh, dearie me, guys. Dearie me. Oh, right. Well, that's that. It's one of the worst games to have to watch this season from a Chelsea point of view. Because, I mean, just from every point of view, it's just such a dead game. Like, it feels like a preseason friendly, man. It really does. It feels like a preseason friendly. Man City are playing their B team. They're not asked. They could add more goals, but they're not asked. And we could add some goals, but we can't finish. So that's just normal. That's just normal. It's normal business resumes for us. It feels like such a dead game, man. But yeah, at least it's not a battering. At least we're not being embarrassed. It is better than I expected. I agree, but it's just a dead game. Like, it just the atmosphere of it just feels very dead. But obviously, there's nothing on it. But yeah, we're coping. Yo, brother. Hello, brother. Hello.
It's a proud effort right here. It's a proud effort.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's a dead game, bro. Like, I'm not asked. I just want the end of the season. Like, it's just we're playing against. Do you know what it is? We're playing against Man City's B team. So
yeah, B team.
We can say we're given a good account of ourselves, but we're playing their B team. Do you know what I mean? And so there's that. Obviously we're missing a few starters. Aspilicueta's out there, Loftus-Cheek's out there, Lewis Hall. You know, Chalobah's out there. Yeah, listen, it's been all right. It's been, at least we're not getting battered.
Yeah.
But
you know what? That goal though was a joke, though, man. I don't know what he's doing there. I don't blame Enzo Fernandez, by the way, on that one. I think
no, it's for Fofana. I don't know what Fofana's doing, bro. It's mad.
Had a great season for Fofana, man. I don't think it's been all that this season. That's the way I kind of look at it. But I think for me, it's a naive attempt, and obviously Alvarez. The only thing is, Thiago Silva came across too slow, though. I don't know what it was.
Well, he is 39, isn't it? So
39, yeah, exactly. You know, I mean, the age is showing there, mate.
We could have conceded a couple more. Sterling could have had a couple goals as well.
Bro,
Sterling.
That's the reason.
Big chances.
Sold him, man.
Yep, he's had some chances.
That goal where I think Ortega hit it with his feet.
Yeah.
Bro, like where's your power, man? Like forget the target. All that needed in that point was power. That's all he needed. Bro, what's wrong with it? Like that ball over the top to from Enzo was unbelievable, and then he can't control it. Like, bro, Sterling, man.
Oh, you know when he does that little flappy run, that little flappy bird run. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God, man. Bro, your season just needs to end, man. Pochettino needs to come in. Pochettino needs to get properly announced first, announce.
I think I have a feeling they're not gonna. I don't know. It feels like they're not gonna announce him until the end of the season.
Bro, he should be coming in and doing a little bit of scouting, man. A little bit of watching it in the stands and that, understanding what.
Well, he can come watch regardless, isn't he? He can watch now from the stands. No one's telling him not to, but I think apparently there was a report that he's not going to watch any of the games in person until the end of the season. I don't blame him. Like, you wouldn't want to watch any of this in person.
Bro, it's so bad, man.
Like,
it is. Your team just lacks balance, man. Like, there's no balance in the team. It's just a load of the names that have been put together, and like I said, Loftus-Cheek's not going to be there next season. Like, Aspilicueta probably won't be there next season. There's a lot of players in there that probably won't be there next season.
No, they won't. They won't. Like people are. Someone asked me on Instagram Live. They were like, "Oh, how come you're not going to the game at the Etihad?" I said, "Do you think do I smoke crack? Like, do I smoke crack? Do you like? Do you know what I mean? Like, I've had a long season. Do you know what I mean? Football focus. We've been working hard.
Exactly.
Why would I take my good hard-earned money and travel up to Manchester to watch my team be just absolutely dunked on by a B team and have to do a guard of honor and have to watch a title lift when I could go on holiday and actually enjoy my life? Like, why would I do that? What kind of sicko does that? You know what I mean? I'm not tapped, bro. I'll tell you one thing. I'm not tapped.
100%, man. 100%.
I'm not tapped.
I was speaking to Lewis last night, and he was like, "I'm here for today, but I doubt I'll probably come."
Why would I do that? Like, why would I do that?
Yeah, exactly, man. But you know,
I think when it comes to football, people just like they lose all sense. They lose all sense and all. They lose all sense. They lose all sense of like priority and like prioritizing and like just like using your brain. Like, yo, why would I do that? What like in what who does that? Like, well, it doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. Why would I do that? Why?
What's the highest you can finish this season?
11th, but we're not going to finish 11th.
Crystal Palace did they win or they lost over the weekend? Didn't they?
But we're not going to get more than a point out of our last 3 games. I don't think. Like you'll beat us,
bro. Listen,
you'll beat us because you need to beat us to secure it. And then
Newcastle will win on the highest.
And then Newcastle have already qualified because they'll beat Leicester, so maybe they'll be on the beach, but they can still beat us even on the beach.
No, but you see West Ham today. You know when you have that like you know that kind of feeling when you're on the up, you want to keep winning games, man.
Yeah.
Especially when you kind of achieving something as well. Like West Ham are achieving something, they want to keep the form up for the Europa League Conference Final. Obviously, Newcastle they want to keep momentum, so then they want to finish third as well. They want to finish third as well, you know. And for Newcastle to finish third, for me, I've said it before, man. I'd still give Eddie Howe the manager of the season. If they finish third,
you got. I think he deserves it 100%.
100%, he deserves it, man.
Definitely. The amount of time, bro. But the amount of times they cut through us, man. If Palmer was more decisive, this would be 2 or 3.
Yes.
Aspie looks like he's been wheeled out of an old folks' home. He looks like he's playing his testimonial today.
Bro, his testimonial settings, man.
It's mad.
It's crazy. But you know what it is, though? It just shows you, man. Rico, Lewis, all these players, like, they fit in the system, man. And they just, like, it's effortless, man. We put players in there and they look out of sorts.
Yeah, I mean, look, they all train together every week under Pep. Like, the team that they put out doesn't make me think that this game's going to go any different. Like, they're still going to play the Man City way. They're still going to bop it. Rico Lewis was playing games earlier on in the season. He's comfortable in that position. Their back three is still strong. Palmer's played many a time. I've seen him on the left side in cup games against us. He's been good. That's a mismatch. He's going to cook Aspie. That'll be the easiest day of his life. Foden, Mahrez, Alvarez, they're solid starters like in every other team in the league. So it's normal. But I was saying it when the goal went in, bro. Alvarez walks into everybody else's team. Apart from Tottenham, he plays up front for everybody. And at Tottenham, you'd play Kane in the 10 and play Alvarez up top.
Yes, exactly that, you know.
Yeah.
We could have got him, man. And that's why every time I see him now, I'm angry. I'm watching him and I'm angry.
Bro, he's such a good finisher, bro. He's such a good, bro. His link up plays there. He's quick. He can finish. He's brilliant.
He's a finisher, man.
He's brilliant.
I think he's a top quality player. So
they've upgraded on Jesus, haven't they, bro? They've upgraded.
Have they signed a new deal again, by the way? Again.
Who? Alvarez?
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
I think so.
New deal, didn't it?
Bro, they've upgraded on Jesus and they've made a profit, bro. Because Jesus was sold. Jesus was sold for 40 million, and then they bought Alvarez for 15 million. They've made a profit.
He's got 1 less goal apparently, or 2 less goals. Someone said in the chat, or something like that. Bro,
yeah.
I know he's been out for 3 months, but then again, Alvarez not had the minutes.
If I go, let me go and check their minutes, bro, because it won't even be funny. It won't even be funny.
I'm saying to you, man, uncomfortable conversations. I'm telling you, you don't know yet. Be honest here. Are you kind of glad you didn't get his stuff?
No, because we got a Aubameyang instead.
Yeah.
Jesus would have still done. Listen, Jesus is not the perfect striker because his finishing is not all there. But he's still 10 times better than everything we got up here. I've got Kai Havertz, brother. I've got Kai Havertz up front. I got Aubameyang. Bro, it's long, bro. Still better than what we got.
Kai Havertz How much can you sell it, by the way? How much are you going to sell it for?
I don't know, bro.
That Bundesliga, I'm telling you, we got burned, you know, man. If there's one common ground about Man United and Chelsea, yeah, we got burned by German market, you know. Like, we got burned. You got Pulisic. Who else did you get in there? Kai Havertz.
Timo Werner. Yeah.
Bro, like, we need to stay away from the German league, man.
These are Alvarez's minutes. Alvarez's minutes is 1,238 minutes. And then Jesus is, let's see, it's definitely more than that, mate.
Definitely more than that.
I think he's pushing minimum 1.8, I would say. His minutes are 1,985.
Wow.
Nearly 2,000 minutes in the Prem.
That's mad.
Nearly.
But, you know, just by the eye test, you've just seen that Alvarez, when he comes on, he makes impact every single time. You know what I mean? So, even if you didn't watch the stats, like, you know he's scoring every other game that he's there.
Bro, like, Haaland's not scored against us this season.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't.
Like, we've conceded to Alvarez. That's who's been scoring. In the cup game, he battered us at the Etihad, scored goals.
Yeah.
And then today scores again. I think in the cup, I don't know how many goals he scored against us. He scored a good couple against us. I'm not gonna lie, maybe 3 or 4.
Yeah, man. Listen, I don't know about Haaland, but he scored against us, man. That's all I know, man. He's got one more opportunity to do so, man. So, listen, I just hope this team plays in the FA Cup, man. You know what I mean? What do you reckon the chances are this team plays in the FA Cup?
No chance, mate. Absolutely no chance. Not a singular chance, mate. You are getting destroyed.
Bro, I don't know, man. Like I said to you, I'm not got a ticket yet. I mean, I don't think I'll probably get a ticket, but I'll tell you what, mate. Like, we're gonna get cooked, man. I just think they're the worst, man.
It might just be a nice little 2-0, but one of those days. You know when you played Barcelona in the Champions League final and you just got absolutely cooked, and it wasn't the scoreline, it was just the game. It could be that. It will probably just be that. Like, I don't think they're gonna 4-5-0 you, but I think they'll beat you 2 or 3, and they'll just do a Barca.
Yeah, just kind of like.
Because they're getting that treble, bro. Like, they're not playing around, bro. Like, they're very, very angry.
They're very angry.
They're very angry, bro.
I said, you know, I blame the FA, you know, man, for all of this.
No, it's UEFA, bro. It's UEFA, isn't it?
But UEFA and whoever charged them at the start of the season, or when it was,
It was in January.
They charged them. Yeah, they should have waited until they charged them after the season and finished. It's made them more violent, man. It
has. When I was chatting to Big Steve for the video, when I seen him after I met with you, that's what he said. He said that's when the season changed. Like, the narrative that City were always this good this season is obviously not true, because Arsenal pulled out a gap. Man City in January after the World Cup looked really rocky. And then as soon as the charges come, Pep did the presser. The fans were finally cheering and actually being loud, because the fans were flat as well. The fans were flat. And Pep was criticizing the fans because he was like, "Yo, you guys are too flat. What's going on? Where's the noise?"
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. I didn't hear it from Steve.
It was looking like they were gonna have a year off. Because when you win 4 out of 5, 5 out of 6, like, you're entitled to have a year off. Like, do you know what I mean? Give someone else a go. Do you know what I mean? It's not every single year you have to win it. It's just not the Scottish League where Celtic won 9 in a row. Like, come on, doesn't need to be like that.
If they get the players that they want to get, Man City. I don't know, man. I think it's a long
story. Has any team in the Premier League ever won it 4 times in a row?
You know what? Did we not win 5 in? Let me see. No,
we need to check that, because they've obviously done the 3 in a row, which you guys did. They're gonna do the treble. The only team they would have done maybe the quadruple if Southampton didn't get in the way. But anyway,
yeah, that's true. You know,
they're saying no. Nobody's done 4 in a row.
Yeah, nobody. Let me check now here.
Well, have I got news for you?
No. 2, 3. Yeah, no.
Well, they might be the first team to ever do it. And if they get a hold of that, bro, if they get a hold of that statistic and they find out that there's no team that's ever done it 4 in a row, that will be them. That will be them charged up. That will be them charged up next season. Don't let Steve get a hold of that information, because if he gets it over to Haaland, it's over.
Oh, come on.
Bro, I'm telling you, if they find out that 4 in a row never been done, they'll go and do it, bro. I'm telling you.
Or even a 3-peat twice, because obviously we've only done it.
You've done it once.
Yeah, we've done it twice.
Oh, you've done the 3-peat twice. Mm.
Yeah.
Well, they'll be looking for a quadruple.
That's what I'm saying.
That would, you know what? Yeah, if they ever did a quadruple, everybody just shut up. Everybody just shut up, bro. Like everybody from that moment now, everybody just be quiet. You see when Liverpool nearly did it. Anybody who does that, everybody else just shut up, bro. You can't talk ever again in your life. Finished. You can't talk.
You can't. You literally can't.
If Liverpool had done it, because we all knew, we were like, yo, if Liverpool do this, we're all finished. Finished.
Yeah.
That would be 20 times, Man United. Yeah, that would be 20 times Liverpool. Champions League, you
know what, that's bad, you know. That's what I'm saying. I've been on the periphery.
Bro, you've been on the peripheral of getting a beating.
Periphery of losing it 20 times. I don't know how to talk about.
Bro, you're going through it right now, bro.
I don't.
Because
you gotta give me credit for how I've survived.
Yeah, bro, you're surviving. You're going through the trenches right now, bro. I can't lie.
I'm in the trenches,
Jesus
man.
Christ. If Liverpool had done 20 times whilst doing the quadruple, bro, oh my God, you'd be finished.
Bro,
Finished. Klopp would go into some next level. Yo, it would be the madness. You know, there's a few times that football has almost never been the same ever again. Liverpool doing the quadruple, Tottenham winning the Champions League for Arsenal fans. Bro, life would never have been the same again. I'm telling you.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was rooting for Tottenham that day. Bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They let everyone down. You know what I mean? They let everyone down, obviously, for me, myself. But I'm just like, bro, man, like that's true, you know. There's been a situation where I'm like, football literally could be like different.
Bro. Fan bases would be very different right now in terms of bragging rights and all that.
And also win the league this summer. Like, just
again,
in general, like would be right now.
Bro, if Arsenal won the league again, that would have been mad. That would have been mad.
When you think about it.
Yeah. Football is a. It's not a game for the faint-hearted, bro.
No, it's not. And that's what I'm saying. You got to be ruthless. You got to say, you know what? We're gonna do this and we're gonna do that and we're gonna mean to do it. Like, if you want to win the league, go for it. Like,
if someone was saying if Pep stayed after doing the quad, I'd start crying. It's true, you know. After you do the quad, you have to leave. That should be a rule.
You know when you play on FIFA and
you do everything.
And I was beating everyone.
Yeah, you just leave.
Yeah, just come off the pad.
Yeah, just come off.
And get over. That's what Pep needs to do.
100%. If I would, when I did, what did I do in FIFA? I did the treble. I didn't do the quadruple. In my last season, I did the treble and I just left. I won the FA Cup. I won the Champions League. I won the Premier League. I did the treble and I just left.
Yeah.
I didn't even save the game. I just exited the game.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Yeah, just leave. Just leave.
Like, what the flip, man? Like, just leave, man. But anyway, it's second half.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll chat to you, bro. Tomorrow it's gonna be a long day, man. Hugh's gonna be cooking.
Yeah, man, he's cooking. Everyone's cooking, man. But bro, listen, I'm not around anyway, man. I'm just gonna say, yeah, listen, it is what it is, man. Enjoy it.
Oh God, I'll chat to you in a bit, brother.
Yeah, man, love.
Big up. Oh, Jesus Christ, guys. Second half's kicked off. Oh, when's it gonna end, Robbie? When is it gonna end? Oh. All right, let's see. Let's see. Dortmund still haven't scored. What's going on in the Bundesliga? Is there some sort of madness taking place? Because Bayern Munich lost yesterday, didn't? Oh, they're 0-0 against Augsburg. Let's see. Let's see what happens. No subs. Yeah, Aspilicueta is back out there to get cooked in the second half again. God forbid they bring Grealish on. If they bring Grealish on, I better see Aspi coming off at the same time, because otherwise I'm finished. I can't be watching Grealish against Aspilicueta in 2023. It's not fair. Grealish in this confidence and form against Aspilicueta is simply not fair. Simply not fair. It's a stray pass. Man City playing out. Oh, dearie me. If they fail to win, it'll be the GOAT level of bottle job. 33 games played. Is this the final game of the season? It is, isn't it? Augsburg just got a red. Is this the final game of the season in the Bundesliga? No, sorry. There's another week next week. That's the final game. So it'll be Bayern Munich away to FC Cologne and Dortmund at home to Mainz. One more game. So yeah, next week is when it finishes. Same as the Prem. They got 34 games. They only got 18 teams in the league. Here's Enzo. Yeah, that'll be a mad bottle job, you know, because if they don't win this, then yeah, they're not in control because their goal difference is really shit. So they need to win this game to go top of the league, and then it's in their hands. Wow, Bundesliga's getting fiery, man. Here's Gallagher. Gallagher out to Kai Havertz. Back into Gallagher. Foul. And brought it back inside. Straight red. Sorry, also, while you guys are here, I did run a poll about this before. But what I need to do now is ask this again because I forgot to check the results. Really stupid of me. Watchalong preference. I just want to know for next season. Now, I do a lot of games, so I am kind of worried about that side of it. But yeah, green screen or overlay on screen now. I just want to know what you guys prefer for next season. If I go green screen, you'll see expressions as a green screen. There's a few others that use green screens. I'm just interested to see what the preference is. So get your votes in on the poll for next season's watch-alongs. What kind of layout you prefer? What kind of way you want me to do it? I think Goldbridge has got a green screen as well. So yeah, just let me know what you think. If you like the overlay, this is the overlay. This is the way I do it. You've seen the ones for the double headers as well. I'll just keep that for next season if that's how you like it. All right, let's see. We'll see what the votes are saying. Rico Lewis, Foden. Foden again on the ball. Out wide. Palmer still got it on the left. He's kept the ball well. Plays it inside to Phillips. Phillips inside. Mahrez. Too complacent on the ball there. Mahrez way too complacent. Here's Sterling. There's option to your left. Sterling still taking it. Out to Gallagher. Gallagher shoots straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper. Overlay on screen. Overlay's your thing. Okay. Let's see. If that wins that, then I'm cool. Green screen looks fake. Obviously, that's how it is. Like, it is fake. Yeah, I've never been like too keen on doing a green screen myself because I haven't made it, so I don't know what it will look like in terms of I'm not going to make it until I know people actually want it. But yeah, I've not been like big on like green screens. But yeah, we could change the overlay template. That's not a problem. But yeah, cleaner, easy to mess up. Easy to mess up green screen. Yeah, overlay better. Overlay much better. Green screen looks meh. Overlay community stand up. Overlay is vintage. He doesn't have a green screen. Oh, okay, I thought he did. Oh, he's got an overlay. He's in his house. I think I can see. Yeah, you can see like the books in the background and stuff. Overlay's better. Feels more real. Overlay's nice. Overlay's your trademark. Overlay just to be different. Cool. All right, cool. Love that. Seems like it'll be an overlay. I like that. That's good for me. I like overlays, so I'm good with that. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that's cool. Perfect. And I can always give you different designs as well. So that's cool. That's cool. It's easier to get the teams up and stuff. All right. Fantastic. Appreciate it, guys. So corner. Sorry, free kick. Header from Trevor. Trevor Chalobah's just gone straight at the goalkeeper. Straight at the goalkeeper. Here we go. So Rico Lewis is on. Rico Lewis is on the ball at the moment. Here's Kyle Walker. Out to Mahrez. Now Phillips. Here's Phil Foden. He's going to play it out wide again. 52 minutes gone. Second half, Man City in loads of possession. They've got the ball. Man City would just be looking for that second goal just to kill the game. They obviously want to finish with as many points as possible. Make that gap as big as possible. And here's Foden. Oh, just couldn't find Alvarez or Palmer in the end. Here's Gallagher. Foden gets it off of him. Jesus Christ. Free kick. 53 minutes. Overlay is what's on screen right now, bro. Change the format. It's more pleasant to see a real background. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, like that. Cool. All right, cool. We can play with different designs. That's fine. Yeah, we can go with different designs. This was a nice design for this season. We can go something fresh next season. 54 minutes gone. Here's Gallagher. Now Aspilicueta. Fofana. Kepa. Fofana again. Kepa on the ball. It's just a training session. It's just a training session. That's all it is right now. I'm seeing on screen. Training session. Hope we get smoked 10-0. Players can hold that. Lessons to be learned. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Pep's recent interview. One step at a time. Yeah, man. Listen, he's always going to say that. And as you have to in that position, don't want to get ahead of themselves. When I speak to Man City fans, they don't want to speak about a treble. They don't want to say it. But it is. Listen, this is as close as you're coming to a treble. I get not talking about it when things are not wrapped up and there's still semi-finals to play and things like that. But when you're in two finals and you've won the Prem, the treble is getting spoken about. Like, you can't run from that. That has to be spoken about. And I think they know that. They kind of feel like they need to get it done. Like, come on, these are two finals you expect to win. Both of the games if you weren't to win, it would be a shock. So Champions League is absolutely imperative. It's absolutely needed, considering the fact that this has been the thing that they need to get for so long now. They have to close that. And it'd be a big disappointment for them, I think, if they didn't. If they didn't get the Champions League this season, I think when they look back on the season, they'd probably be a little bit disappointed, considering who they're playing in it as well. And Man United, you don't want to lose your first Manchester Derby final, so that will sting. So yeah, they have to get it done, man. They have to get it done, but I'm sure they will. Stones is coming on. I'm guessing he'll come on for Rico Lewis, would be my bet, to play alongside Phillips in that midfield. That would be my guess. And I would be guessing incorrectly because it's Akanji that's coming on instead. Akanji's coming off. So Akanji comes off for Stones. Obviously, Akanji will play a lot of games, to be fair. In the last few matches, he'll be a part of it. So maybe they're just trying to keep their regulars fresh. So maybe you might even see Walker come off. I don't know. Later on. Stones comes in to play in the middle of that back line for Akanji. Pep is a madman. Why is Stones coming on? Go easy on us. I think he just wants someone more experienced now in the middle of that back three. He's got a very inexperienced pivot ahead of them, double pivot ahead of them. So just to ball in, header, and off the post. Oh my God. Yo, that looked like that was going in. Off the post, and then it kind of just didn't go across the line, but it came back inside. off the inside of the post. Oh, my days. Doing flicks now. Jeez, we're almost 2-0 down. Here's Sterling. If we lose 1-0, that would be very respectful. Like, I'll come out of that. No problem. At least I'm not scarred. Here's Lewis Hall. Shot, saved, parried, cleared away. Good strike from Lewis Hall. Man, we need to rearrange this meeting. They can't win 3. I'm not going to lie. I'm not making a meeting over that, bro. I'm not making a meeting over that. That's not my problem. That's Manchester's problem. I deal with London boroughs. I deal with London. That's my jurisdiction. I don't police any city other than London. As long as London is well taken care of, then Manchester is a different police department. You know what I mean? I'm the Metropolitan. I'm not the Greater Manchester Police or anybody like that. You're gonna have to chat to the different authorities for that one. That's none of my business. I'm already overstretched. Yeah, I'm already overstretched as it is. It's tough. I'm dealing with the most clubs as it is. You know, I got Leyton Orient, I got Luton, Watford, Millwall, Charlton, Palace, Fulham, Brentford, Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, West Ham. I got a lot of clubs. I can't be dealing with any more. Can't be dealing with any more, guys. I'm overworked. Here's Sterling. Sterling, left-hand side. Ball in. Ortega gets it. Must be nice. Look at Haaland just enjoying his life. Must be nice. Sunny day. Warming up. Little skip. Little hop. Champions. Little laugh. Little giggle. Jesus. If he's coming on, then Jesus. God save us all. Yeah. The robot's coming on to a stat pad. Here's Stones. Stones into Foden. Foden plays out left. Here's Cole Palmer. Ball into the box. Here's Laporte. Back inside. Round the corner. Lovely play. Unlucky. Unlucky. Half an hour to go in this game. KDB as well. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. Here's Laporte. Palmer. Ay. Training session. Training session. This is what we're watching. Appreciate it for hitting the 51K now. We've hit the 51. Trying to see if I can hit 52 before the end of the season, which is Champions League, which is mid-June, I think. So we should be able to hit it. Here's Laporte. Laporte into Foden. Now Phillips again, right side, plays it. Walker again. Here's Mahrez. Phillips. Ay. They're just waiting. They're just waiting to get through. Here's Laporte again. Bro, Man City don't give a damn. They just want to drink champagne, lift the title, and get drunk tonight, like Zabaleta would say. Do you know what I mean? That's what they want, bro. They don't want to play this game. Here's Havertz. Sterling flicks it round. Walker, that's really good from Sterling. That's really, really good. What's he going to do, though? Sterling takes the shot. No. That wasn't the one. It was a good header from Phillips or Stones. I think it was Yeah, it was Phillips heading it off the post. Almost made it 2. Weak shot. Why no subs? I don't know. I don't know. Who made your overlay? What app? I had a designer. Make it. Called Alex. Here's Stones. He doesn't do edits anymore though. Ortega just chilling on the ball. Nobody's pressing him. He's just standing there. Now they've played it. Oh, Lord of mercy. 63 gone. I don't think I'll make a video on Vlahovic by himself. I think I'll make a striker video to do all the strikers in one video, because the link is not strong enough to do a video just on him. I think we'll go through the list of players we've been linked with, because it is a list. So I'm going to go through all of them like I did with the midfielders. I'll go through all of them. I'll rank them, go through their strengths, their weaknesses, that kind of thing. Sterling cleared off the line. It's just not going to be our day-to-day for goals, is it? Stones cleared off the line. And yeah, that's when I'll talk about Vlahovic, because I've got a lot of strikers to go through, so there's no point doing one video per striker. I'll just do all of them together. And then we'll just stick to updates. 65 minutes. Because when the transfer window opens, I'm going to be sticking to the news more so. So when there is a bid or when there is a sale, then I'll be doing that, because the window opens and there's real news out there. Right now, the news is real-ish, but it's still in its early stages where it's not concrete enough to talk about. There's no bid, there's no approach. It's just like, interests. And I need the manager announced before I start thinking about that. I need the manager announced. I think the manager will get announced at the end of the season, maybe. Oh. Enzo's been booked. It feels similar to the game at the Etihad that we played in the Carabao Cup when we lost. I think we lost 2-0. And we weren't that bad again in that game. And we had chances, but we didn't take them, and they took their chances, and then we lost, and that was it. So it's kind of similar to that. I think they rested that game as well. Alvarez started up front. There was a couple of rotations. I think Palmer started that game as well. So it was a similar type of game. Oh, yes. Madueke's coming on. And Mudrik's coming on as well. Well, that's nice. Mendy looks so fed up on that bench. Just can't wait to leave, can he? Here's Sterling. Here's Trevor. Here's Kepa. Fofana. Clears it. Yeah, that's nice. It's nice. It's nice to see them. It's nice to see them. At least we get to see some players that are going to be here next year and have potential. Oh, dearie me. 67. Cleared. Over the top. Fofana needs to deal with that. He does not. What a bad game he's having. If he's lucky. He's lucky that doesn't count, Fofana. He's very lucky because that was just poor. I haven't got the volume on. I don't know if the offside was already blown. Saying it's a push, I think it's a bit weak. I can't lie. If they've given him a free kick, I think that's a bit weak. I can't lie. I think we're very lucky there. Very soft. If it's offside, then fair enough. If that's for a foul, then I think that's very, very weak. I think that's very, very weak. So Mudryk and Madueke come on for Sterling and Gallagher. Here's Madueke cutting inside. Kai Havertz takes the shot and saved by Ortega. Caught. He's going to roll it out. Man City back on possession again. Oh. See what Nani did in 5 seconds. Yeah. Enzo. Loftus-Cheek. Tackled. Lewis. Phillips. Mahrez. It's been a good day for Lewis Hall. If you think about the way that Palmer has constantly been cooking Azpilicueta in the first half comparison to Mahrez against Hall, it's been a little bit more competitive, a lot more competitive. It's been a good game for him. Chukwuemeka's never going to play. Here's Phillips. Here's Stones. Stones is going to play it. This is so sad. Oh, City not even moving, bro. City is just chilling, man. They're just chilling. Ortega clears. Oh, Jesus. Here's Mahrez. Oh, my God. Just as I was praising Lewis Hall, Mahrez. Yeah, there we go. 2-0. Alvarez tapping. 2-0 Man City. Job done. Oh. There we go. Not even out of second gear. Nice, the second. Oh, God, I'm tired. I'm tired of this season, man. Just slipped. And you can't slip. They're saying that Mahrez handball. I think handball is a fair. I think that's a fair review of that situation. I'm looking for a free kick there, to be honest. He's onside, so it's not offside. I think that should be a handball. Oh, that's handball, no? Is that not handball? It's got to be handball. He's going to check. I think that's handball, man. He leans into it with his arm. He leans into it. Look. No, bro, that's handball. Oh, come on. That's handball. Oh, fuck off. Yeah. Wrap that up. Handball. Handball. I don't even want to hear no. Yeah, I don't even want to hear it. Don't even want to hear it. Biggest handball you'll ever see in your life. Let's move on. Big handball. Massive handball. This brother's hit him here. It's hit him here, bruv. On his joints, bruv. No. Let's stop this. Move on. Can't believe it. Massive handball. On comes Hairline. Hairline's coming on for Mahrez. That was his last contribution of the game. He's such a robot, man. Oh, chat GPT, bruv. This brother is Al Harlan. He eats livers, he eats hearts, he eats brains, bruv. That sounds wild. Bruv, he's just not real. He's just not real. Chat GPT coming on to StatPad. Pep's trying to kill us. Did he just bring on Haaland? He didn't bring on De Bruyne, did he? Yeah, he didn't bring on De Bruyne. Thankfully. He spared us. They're trying to kill us, and they're going to get a second. Here we go. Haaland. Oh, my God. Already almost a goal. Almost a goal already. He's just coming on to smile and have fun. Rico Lewis nearly with a tap-in. Rico Lewis, man. Yeah, just not quite. Not there in the end. Could have been a tap-in. Here's Azpilicueta. Should have been a second for City. Here's Madueke coming inside, doing really well. Nice reverse ball for Mudryk. Here's Mudryk. Unlucky. That's better. Unlucky, boys. Oh. "74 minutes gone. Here's Aspie. Now Enzo. Here's Fofana. Kepa. Fofana now. Looking for Kai. Hoofed away by Ortega. 15 minutes to go. Arsenal were 3-0 at this point. It's not the same team, though. That's the thing. It's not the same team. It's not the same 11. Kevin De Bruyne's coming on. Rodri's coming on. Oh, dearie me. Yeah, double substitution coming for Manchester City. Kevin De Bruyne and Rodri are coming on. Grealish is the one that will scare me the most because Azpilicueta is over there. That's the one that really will worry me more. Here's Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker. Here they come now, in between the lines. Alvarez. Foden back to Alvarez. Foden. Back to Phillips. And Foden again. And Phillips. Oh, tried to play the 1-2. Man City back in it again. And the shot from Alvarez. And Kepa saves and rolls it out. No, he doesn't. Why is Havertz still on? I don't know. Datcha Fofana could have come on, to be honest, to play in that position. You'd say that Kai Havertz's link-up should be at a higher level than Datcha, so maybe to knit the attack together with Madueke and Mudryk and give them the best chance of performing, he's keeping Kai Havertz on to link up the play, so they can try and cook those two. That's the only reason I can think of. But I think Datcha, I've been saying it for ages. Datcha ain't getting no minutes, so he's got on loan next year. He's not gonna play. Or maybe Poch will like him. I don't know. But yeah, right now he's not getting no minutes. Yeah, because Carney was taken away from the under-20s squad for this game, and he doesn't play. Yes, exactly. That's what Lampy does. That's what Lampsey does. That's what Lampard does. Here's Azpilicueta. Now Madueke. Aspi. Here is Ruben. Out to Aspi again. Ball into the box. And headed. Cleared away. Oh, here we go. Oh, good tackle. Good tackle by Silva. Here's Madueke. Overhit. It's not 1-1. There's no point in putting in fake scores because even if we equalize, I'm not really going to go mad, you know? That's the whole point usually of putting in fake scores is like someone will react. I'm not really going to react. There's nothing to react to. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's just it. It might be nice, but bro, I just need the season to end, bro. Can't lie to you. I just need the season to end. Yeah, let's block fake scores, people, please, because why would we bother dealing with fake scores when we can just block? It's been told many a time. No fake scores, guys. If you put in a fake score, your account gets blocked. That's all it is. Ball across the box. No touch for that. 10 minutes to go. Substitution. It's going to be Carney coming on for the last 10 minutes. Thank you, Frank Lampard. And so does Koulibaly as well. Lewis Hall's coming off. There we go. Carney is coming on. That's beautiful. Finally, this brother finally gets a go, gets 10 minutes to show what he can do after all this time waiting. Koulibaly and Fofana and Silva in that defense then, is it? So who's playing left back? Here's Koulibaly, Lewis Hall. Sorry, not Lewis Hall. Mudryk, Enzo. So who is playing left back? Please tell me it's not Koulibaly. Azpilicueta overhit. Chalobah. Fair enough. I don't know what's going on there. I mean, Azpilicueta could play left back more than anybody else probably in that team right now. That would probably make the most sense, no? Put Azpilicueta at left back. Aspi into Kai. These guys can't pass. They cannot pass the football. Just overhitting the passes time and time again. Overhit, 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 overhit. Every single pass is overhit. Oh, all the passes are being overhit. Brighton versus Manchester City, Wednesday, 7 p.m. We will be there because I want to see if Brighton can secure European football and I want to see some good football. So I'm definitely watching that match. Ken Berry says, serious question. Would Tevez, Aguero, Yaya, David Silva get into this City team? Of course, bro. Quality can always find a way to get into a team, man. Yaya Toure was one of the best Premier League midfielders we've seen in his peak years. He was unbelievable. He can definitely come and get into this team. But you would the better way to phrase this is that you just never would have that many top players in one team because somebody would be unhappy. They wouldn't get enough minutes and then they would leave. So that would never coexist. Even under Pep, that could never coexist. But yeah, they're all legends of the game. They're definitely gonna make it into a team, you know. They haven't qualified for Europa League yet, though. I think they've got Conference League maybe. But I don't think they've got Europa League yet, do they? Let me see. Do they? It's already done. They're currently 6th. Oh, they do. Oh wow, it's done. Ah, because they won today, yeah. So it's done. They beat Southampton 3-1. They got Man City and Aston Villa. Yeah, they got Europa League football. So bruv, what are we doing? The last day of the season's finished, bruv. There's no Champions League because Newcastle are gonna have it wrapped up on Newcastle have it wrapped up on Monday. Man United were wrapped up against us. The final day of the season is going to be dead. There's nothing to play for. So Champions League places are done. Europa League places are done. Conference League between Aston Villa versus Tottenham. Ooh, can't wait for that. And then relegation. And to be honest, let's see. Leicester, if they lose to Newcastle, they're dead. They're done. They're basically relegated on goal difference because their goal difference is not going to go up. So then it's just between Leeds and Everton on the last day of the season. Lord have mercy. If Leicester don't win tomorrow against Newcastle, it's finished for them. They're finished. Not mathematically, but their goal difference is too low. Because remember, if they lose, their goal difference is going to go down even more. So they're not coming back from that. So it'll just be between two teams. It'll be between Aston Villa and Tottenham, and it'll be between Everton and Leeds. Yeah, man. The broadcasters are going to have a hard time trying to hype up the final day of the season. I'm not going to lie. They're going to have a hard time trying to hype it. Prime Aguero and Prime Hairline would never coexist in the same squad because one of them would just leave. So that's the point I was making, Ken. Arsenal and Chelsea have been disappointing this season. I think disappointing is a bit light for us, mate. It's a bit light. $85 minutes gone. Aspie versus Hairline, a little bit of words exchanged. Ball's going to come into the box. Aspie has completely lost Hairline and he's won the header. After all that bickering, he couldn't keep up in the end. Stones. Oh, God. Alvarez smashes it over the bar. A couple of minutes to go. Why is Aspie marking Hairline? I don't know. I've seen some really stupid marking this season, and that's definitely up there. Why is Aspie quite a marking Hairline? Who knows? Who knows? Maybe to block his run, but he didn't block it. He didn't block it, did he? Because he literally he spent the whole time them going back and forth, and then the ball came in. It was Hairline and as a free man leaping to header it. So. But no, I'm not going to be watching no Premier League lift. I've got a review to do. And then I got to go to Shoreditch for Touchline with Thabz. Touchline fracas. I need to eat. But I'll speak about it in my review because I'll have the TV on while I do my review. So in my review, I'll speak about the... Well, we'll see if the players are watching them lift it or if they just go inside. Let's see. I'm sure they'll just go inside. I don't think they'll be out there. A couple of minutes to go. Dortmund is still 0-0. They're going to bottle it. Wow. Wow. Are they really going to bottle it, Dortmund? 0-0. Oh, no, they're 1-0 up. No, they're 1-0 up, Dortmund. They've just scored. They've just scored. Haaler's just scored, yeah, 1-0. Sebastian Haaler's put Dortmund ahead. And that currently puts them at the top of the league with 1 game left. Maybe that's the league we need to be looking at the final day of the season. Dortmund are 1-0 up. They haven't won away since Feb. Couple of minutes to go. Oh, God Christ almighty, lads. We will be there for the Europa League final, the Conference League final, and the Champions League final. All 3 games. We will be there for the watch-alongs. All 3 finals. We will be there. We'll be there for Brighton versus City on Wednesday and Man United versus Chelsea on Thursday. And then Sunday, the final day. And then the European finals. And then that's it for the watch-alongs until August. That's it. So we've only got, how many watch-alongs left? We're not doing Newcastle tomorrow because we got the weeklies. So we got Brighton, Manchester City. We got Man United versus Chelsea. That's 2. Final day and then 3. So we've got 5 watch-alongs left. Here's Mudryk. Smashed over the bar. We've got 5 watch-alongs left. I say, listen, if West Ham win it, it'd be hilarious on Thabz. So I say West Ham probably to win the Europa League because it was just, the Conference League because it'd just be funny to see Lawless. I don't really care if they win it. Then you've got Jose Mourinho, hopefully, to try and beat Sevilla, which is going to be tough. And then you've got, obviously, you want Inter Milan to win it, but it's probably going to be Man City. So, yeah. Oh, yes, and the FA Cup final. Sorry about that. Forgot about that. Sorry about that. Yep, we'll be there for that too. Yep, don't worry about it. Yep, make that 6. Apologies. How could I forget the Manchester Derby FA Cup final? We will be there for that as well. Yes, we will be there. We will be there. We'll be there. Do not panic. We will be there. We will be there. We will be there. So 6. 3 minutes left. 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left. And then we're bouncing. Smash up the likes if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. What a show. What a day. Not as bad as it could have been, to be honest. Not at all. I would have taken this before the game. Sad as that sounds. No calls. No calls. I'll be wrapping up straight after. Rang Said at halftime if you missed it. Spoke to him at halftime. Ain't no one watching City lift this trophy. Nope. The only team I watch lift trophies is my own. Unless it's somebody that isn't in, unless it's a team outside the country or a team that I don't really mind lifting it. But yeah, I'm not here to watch City storm the pitch at full time. It wouldn't bother me to watch them. It's just why would I can't be asked. When you know you got other things to do, then you may as well just go and get them done, innit? There's no point wasting time. Got more things to do. Got to prepare a vid for tomorrow, I think, as well. So maybe try and do the striker video if I got time. So plenty to do, so no time to waste. Here's Carney Chukwuemeka. Here's Enzo, clips it over the top, hooked in, and Aspilicueta wide to the post. Could have been a late equaliser for Chelsea. But unfortunately, that is how we roll. That is how we roll. That just sums us up. That just sums us up. Can't get no luck. We basically won it only 1-0, boys. The boys gave everything. They did. Corner. Can we get a late equaliser? Ball's going to come into the box. Ball in. Header over the bar. There you go. Typical. Typical. Full time. Manchester City 1. Chelsea 0. Almost got a late goal at the end. Yeah, that's it. Full time. Champions. Are they going to storm the pitch? I don't know. I don't know if Man City fans are going to storm the pitch. I think they are. Yeah, they are. There they are. Players are being rushed off the pitch now. Kevin De Bruyne, Hairline. Loads of players rushed off the pitch as the stewards are out in full force to get these City players off the pitch while the fans run around and yeah. There you are. They're just showing the inside cameras now. Players are back in. They need to get the hell out of there as soon as possible. And that's that, guys. Champions. So, there you are. There you are. Every year my team don't win it. It hurts to see another team win it. That's how it goes. But could have been worse. Could have been Arsenal. So, it is what it is. Could have been worse. All right. That's a wrap. Guys, smash up the like, subscribe. I will see you guys for the review if you're there for that. In a bit, people. Peace.